Oh well. Hello everyone. I'm eating caramel right now, and so it's gonna be hard to hear me for the next couple of minutes. But I'm here. I'm here with Uki, who had coffee just a little bit ago. Hi, Uki. Well, the caramel is really sweet. Oh. I hope her coffee was sweet too. Do you take your coffee with a lot of sugar, Uki?
No, I drink it black.
Really? Really? Oh no.
I'm surprised everyone doesn't already know this.
Huh? You don't like it sweet at all?
No.
Really? So you just so you like it really, really, really bitter?
It's not that bitter.
It's not that bitter. Really? I must have such a strong sweet tooth then. When I was young, my parents would always like take coffee before they went about their day, especially my dad who worked really early in the morning. One day when I woke up, it must have been like 8 or 9 at the time. And my dad was like, "Oh, Doppio, you want to have some?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, what does it taste like?" I spit it out. I spit it out on the floor. I spit it out on the floor, and then and then he got mad.
What the fuck?
Yeah. My mom couldn't stop laughing. She was like, "Of course he's gonna spit it out. He's a kid."
Yeah, what do you mean? What did he think was gonna happen?
I don't know, but he had to clean it up. It was really funny. So that was a story about me making a mess. But today we're here to talk about the beautiful aesthetic, which is the opposite of a mess, that all the artists across the NIJISANJI universe gave to us. As you know, for the past year and so, we had the idea of coming up with hashtag TAROTSANJIEN, a little project where we make a bunch of sample decks. A bunch of tarot decks, so that we can use them to tell tarot on stream. And I thought it'd be a lot of fun, especially since it's like a really cool group project that combined and united us all in like a really cool way. Like for example, there ended up being, I think, close to 200 submissions in total.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. I found out too, probably because I found out that there was like 78 taros in a deck or something.
Oh, yeah.
So with that and a bunch of people submitting for not just like one taro, but for multiple, we ended up having a lot of cards. So today we're going to showcase a lot of the cards that you guys gave us. Uki is going to be teaching me how to tell fortunes with different spreads and stuff. And we're also going to add everyone in the server so that if anybody wants to pop in and get their fortune done, we'll be able to do that. And there's nobody else in this world who I would want as my tarot teacher more than the legendary tarot twink himself, Uki Violetta.
What the fuck? Alright. That one person who came up with that nickname didn't realize what a legend that they've become.
It's honestly a really fitting and beautiful name, I think. Absolute legend. Ooh.
Let's go Twinks.
Let's go Twinks. Let's go Twinks. Couldn't be me, but
sorry, I mean Roseby.
Oh yeah, the year. Thanks for coming up with Enchanted
also,
too.
DVR on.
Ah. Oh. Okay, I'll turn that off. Okay, awesome. But yeah, All right. So, how should we begin? Oh, I guess the best way to go about it is picking a deck. So, Uki, between deck 1 and deck 2, which one do you feel more which energy are you drawn to more?
They're different sizes.
Maybe if I there. I shuffled it. Some of them have like different sizes in the cards. And it'll affect what it looks like. Yeah, based on the artwork that they submitted.
Let's go with the right one.
The one on the right? Okay, awesome. We'll set this one aside for now. We had so many cards that we could make multiple decks. Alright, Uki, so now I'd like you to teach me how I would prepare a spread.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a lot of... Let me wipe the crusties away from my eyes and wake up.
Okay.
Okay. There's a lot of spreads,
Mm.
and the higher the amount of cards, basically you get more details, and the more complicated. So, the simplest spread is just literally one card.
One card?
Because,
Oh.
yeah. You can literally, because something that people do when they're just learning is that every day, or, you know, as often as you can, you do a one card reading for the day. So that you
Oh.
can better learn each card as you are getting to know your deck and else. You can, it's really all about the intention that you set behind what you want to know. Like, if you do a daily single card reading, then you can kind of be like, how is today going to be?
Mm-hmm.
And then the one card that will appear kind of sets the tone for the day.
Oh.
And let me repeat that for the people that the stream kind of bugged out for them.
Yeah, it's been happening all day. Apparently it happened to Fuchan's stream as well earlier on. So it seems that it's like a really weird YouTube thingy. But we ball.
No.
We power through.
Okay. So I was saying, when you're just learning, people tend to do a daily one card reading, and you can learn a lot from one card, even though it's not, you know, like a crazy like 50 card reading or whatever it is. Just the intention of what is today going to be like, and the one card that comes out will set the tone. And it makes it so that it's not as overwhelming to learn the cards in the beginning. That's what I did. A lot of one card readings at first.
Oh, I see. Alright, then I'm going to test my one card luck. I mean, maybe the best way isn't to really treat it like a gacha, but I don't know. It sounds a little bit like a gacha.
I mean, it kind of is, though.
Okay.
It kind of is, just in a different way.
Okay. Now, when you do it, would you also include it to be like both like upwards facing and downwards facing, or just one-sided, if that makes sense? Like upright only, or both upright and upside down?
In the beginning, I would only read things upwards because it makes it easier to learn everything. If you're trying to learn both upwards and reverse at the same time, makes it a little difficult.
I see. And the reason why I'm asking is because I have two types. So this sample deck has all uprights. But if you wanted to do both uprights and upside down, you could draw from the sack instead, which is not as aesthetic, but it allows for upside down readings too. Okay, then, all right, this is my first ever deck, which means that it's infused with my energy and the energy of everyone in NIJISANJI. So here we go. Shuffle,
Wait,
shuffle.
What's your intention?
Oh, my intention. Oh, that's true. I guess my intention was to just get get the most powerful card.
All cards are powerful.
Even more
Just
powerful.
depends on what you want to know.
I thought the world was the most strongest card, like in JoJo.
No.
Really? Man. Okay. Let's see. What would be a good question for a daily thing? Oh, I know. Okay, I know. What should I have for dinner today? Great. No, that's not a good question, is it?
No.
No. But what if it says, what should I eat for dinner today? And I get the world. I eat the world. That's a really good fortune, right? No. Okay. Simpler. I guess it's like more of like a vague question than something like that.
Yeah.
Something like, am I gonna find true love when I go outside walking to the park today? No, damn it. It's so hard! Am I gonna have a good day? Am I gonna have a good night?
Good question.
That's a good question? Okay. Alright. How will my night go? How will tonight's night go? Here we go. Oh, actually, I am a bit nervous about that one. There's a lot of stuff on my mind about things I have to do. Alright. Here we go. Draw! And then I press F to flip it, and ta-dang! 6 of Wands!
Awesome.
So what I can also do with this is, if I right-click it, it'll, or hover over it, it'll say who the artist was who drew this card. And I think that's awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Thank you, Windy Fog, too.
Hell yeah! So, this is 6 of Wands Kotoka, drawn by Windy Fog 2. Now, Uki, how do I figure out what 6 of Wands means?
Well, the great thing is when you buy your first tarot deck, when you buy any tarot deck, it usually comes with a little booklet that helps you find the meaning of things and keywords that help guide your intuition to finding out what it means in relation to what you asked. So you might want to have a little like guide thing on the side. But for my personal deck, it comes with a little booklet thingy, and the 6 of Wands. Well, this is great for what you asked because the 6 of Wands keywords are hope and motivation.
Oh, nice! I need both hope and motivation in my life to get through the things and the challenges that I'm going through. So, that's good.
Yeah. So for all the work you have to do later tonight, you're gonna feel motivated
Good.
to finish your work. You're gonna feel inspired, and maybe after this stream, you'll feel a renewed sense of, charisma to tackle the work that you have at hand.
Oh. I like that! Wait, that makes me feel so much better. No wonder people do these tarot stuff. Oh my god. I feel like there's like a little weight off my shoulders. It's kind of like the world recognizes how hard I'm working. I don't know, that makes me feel so much better. Alright. But you said that the more specific the more specific, the more specific we want, we're going to have to do more draws, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's see. Oh, let me send you this here so that you can have it on the side for whatever you pull up.
Oh, I see. This is a tarot, I guess like a booklet, but like in the form of a website. Sorry, I didn't know what else to say about it. It's like a wiki.
It's just a website.
Yeah, okay. Good morning, Uki. Okay, so I have a question. I'm going to go on a trip soon, and I want to know, can I ask something like, I want to know how that trip is going to go and what I need to be careful of during this trip? Is that something that I can ask, or is that too specific?
Yeah. It's something that you can ask. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
One card. See what you can get from one card.
With just one card for that? Okay. Shuffle.
One card can tell you a lot.
Okay, you know what? I'm.
You just have to be open to it.
Oh no. Do I go with the? I'll go with the one that I can do upside down, cause I want this trip to be, I want to know everything, the goods and the bads. All right, here we go. Huh. Ooh. This is Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. By Ibuprofen 1982. Ace of Cups.
Now, when you look in your little,
when you
look at the website, what does it say?
Let's see, Ace of Cups. Cups. Let's see, Ace of Cups meaning. Keywords: love, new feelings, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, intuition. Yo, hell yeah, I won the gotcha! Oh yeah! Okay, I won! Oh my god! That means it's gonna go really good. My god, creativity, new feelings, intuition, love! I've won! See you later, guys! I win! This trip's gonna go so good. Yo! Hell yeah!
Yeah, you're gonna have a good trip.
Yeah!
Some good stuff is gonna happen. Take advantage of all the good stuff.
All in all, it's gonna be a wonderful trip. Perfect, that's exactly... I gotta be honest, my heart is beating a little bit. I was worried that I get something really bad. Okay. Oof.
That would be funny.
Would be kind of funny. Okay. But Uki, I'm a little bit... So that's like the overall, right? That's like the overall vibe that's gonna give. That it's just gonna be all around a really good experience that has a lot of creativity, emotional awakening.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. But if I wanted to do it a little bit more specifically, what's a good spread to do such a thing?
Okay, well, before we do that, there is the next one would be a 3-card reading, which doesn't really, which is a little different. What you're asking for would probably relate more to a 5-card reading, but I want to also tell you about the 3-card one because that one is also very common to do.
Okay.
3-card is the most basic. Great for when you have like simple questions, or also for, if you want answers to something quite vague. And this can go from past, present, future. That's usually what a lot of people do. Easy to remember, easy to kind of get info from. Then there's also mind, body, and spirit, which is a little bit more abstract. And then there's also between relationships, there's you, the other person, and the relationship.
Oh.
If you want to know about how you're doing with another person.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. So past, present, future, mind, body, spirit, and a relationship question. Okay. I guess between all of those, mind, body, and spirit kind of seems the most what I kind of want to know right now, because sometimes I feel like a lot of people tell me that I'm either overworking or that I don't really see the things around me because I'm so concentrated on like accomplishing things. So maybe that's a good way to like slow things down and kind of like get a reading about myself. So we can do that, right?
Yeah, we can do that too.
Okay, so mind, body, spirit. Is it like 3 across like this? Or is it like... Okay, 3 across. Okay, gotcha. 3 across. Okay. I'm not using these ones, but these are like to show us where the direction is. What the spread is gonna look like. So the first one is... Oh. This one's upside down, but this is temperance. This one was done by Hime Ide, who drew Aya as temperance. Wonderful art. Temperance. Ooh, the hermit. That's me. I'm the hermit.
That's you.
Yeah, it's me. And lastly, oops, that's the entire sack. And lastly, it's me again. 7 of Pentacles upside down. Okay. Now, according to Uki, I'm now supposed to go onto the booklet website. The book site. Ooh.
See what you can get.
See what I can get with the book site. Ooh. Sounds like my cousin's name. Get it? Because I'm Dropscythe? Books. Okay. Alright, anyway. Temperance. Let's see. Reverse keywords. Imbalance, excess, extremes, discord, recklessness, and hastiness. Oh no. Okay.
That's for mind.
For mind. Okay.
You do have a lot going on in there at all times.
That's true. And that is true. Okay. Let's see. We also have the hermit. Let's see. Major Arcana. And then we click on the hermit. Okay, let's see. Upright is self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, withdrawal, solitude, and search for self. So for body, I guess I'm searching for myself with my own body. Interesting. I guess I'm thinking about my body? You know, it kind of makes sense because considering the work that I have to do, there's a lot of I've been doing a lot of practice and working out, so that makes a lot of sense. And lastly, 7 of Pentacles. Let's see, Pentacles 7 reversed means unfinished work, procrastination, low effort, waste, lack of growth, setbacks, impatience, lack of reward for my spirit. Procrastinating my spirit. Oh, that sounds so interesting. Procrastinating my spirit. Uki, when you say spirit, what does the spirit really... What does the spirit entail?
Your spiritual self.
Oh, my spiritual self. So like... Ah, I see, I see. Ah. Oof. I guess it's been a while since I've done anything spiritual. Like meditating or anything like that.
Yeah.
I see.
So, with tarot, the way that I like to see things is that when you pull the cards, it tells you a story about what you're asking or just in general. So, a tarot card reader is kind of like a storyteller.
Oh.
And so, my question for you is, with these cards that you've pulled, what kind of story do you think it's telling about your mind, body, and spirit?
Well, I guess it's saying that I'm pretty much all over the place right now. Like, I think I'm giving a lot of my efforts to things like work, and a lot of effort to things like getting projects done. But maybe it's saying that I'm taking things a little bit unbalanced in a way. Except for my body. But everything else I'm neglecting a little bit. So maybe it's asking me to take a step back a little bit and reassess before going forward every day or something like that. I think.
Good. I think when you approach tarot readings as like a story, it helps connect everything together so that things don't start to lose meaning, or you don't you avoid things getting lost in translation, because then you're interconnecting everything together.
I see, I see. I see. Okay. Alright. I think, Uki, I'm ready to take my first client.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
You... Yeah, honestly, sure.
Okay, because we got an ad that says when is a good time to come in and get a reading. So if they pop in, then I'll give them I'll take my first ever fortune commission, but it'll be free.
Right. Just remember, also a big part of tarot reading is intuition.
Intuition.
Yeah. Are you familiar with your intuition and using your intuition?
I guess so. It's a little bit the same way as just like believing in yourself and like improving a little bit, right?
Yeah, or like that feeling of, if you are not sure if you should do something or not, but then or like if you meet somebody and you have a feeling like, oh, I think I'll get along with this person, or that feeling of like, ooh, I don't know if I want to get to know you. That's that intuition.
I see, I see.
Or like if you need to go outside and you're walking and you want to go down, like you have a feeling, oh, if I walk my normal path, I have a bad feeling about something. So you take a different path. That's intuition.
Oh, I see, I see. I'm pretty mid at these kinds of things, I guess. Like some days I'll be like, I have a weird feeling about this. But then I'm also like, but I bet it all on black anyway. I'll go all in. And
Okay.
cuz like sometimes I'll play Among Us and my intuition's kind of wrong, I guess. I'm like, it's gotta be Fulgur. This one time Fulgur was acting a little bit suspicious, and I'm like, it's gotta be him, because he's been chasing me. But in the end, it wasn't actually, and I was completely wrong. So,
Well, tarot card reading helps with your intuition. It helps hone that skill.
oh, I kind of like that. That tarot is an exercise that helps you level yourself up in little ways.
Yeah.
Hello, Aya?
Oh my god, your first client.
Aya, you're my first client.
Wait, let me try that again. Give me a second.
Okay.
Hello, I'm here. I'm here to order one tarot card reading, please.
Oh, awesome! Let's go! Hello, welcome to our establishment. Welcome to Dropletta Dream Readers.
Oh, what a fine establishment this is. Are you board certified?
No, well, I'm actually in training right now.
Okay, I like the risk. Okay.
All right, then I have one question to ask you. First, Miss
Sorry,
Amare. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, okay. So my first question to you is, will you be using PayPal or credit card?
Can I pay you in Arby's gift cards?
Oh yeah, you can! Oh, actually, wait, thinking about it, it says card backing designed by Aya Amare, which means that as the artist who drew this for us, you're free to get a reading anytime.
Oh, sweet! I gotta keep my Arby's gift cards. Let's go.
Okay, then first I'd like to ask you, you have 2 decks in front of you, Miss Amare. Do you choose the deck on the left? Or actually, I think it was like more like this, if I recall. So, do you choose the black deck or do you choose the white deck?
The white deck, please.
The white deck. All right, perfect. We have the white deck. Now, you must ask me a question.
What's 5 plus 6?
Okay, let's see. Can we? Sorry, Boss Uki. Can she ask that?
I think what you should ask is, what would you like to know more about in your life?
Oh, okay. What would you like to know more about your wife?
My wife?
In
I
your
have a
life.
wife.
Oh, sorry. In your life. Sorry.
Wait. Oh, no. Wait, my wife. I want a wife. Will I ever find the one? I want to find the one, the wife.
Good question.
Is that valid? Okay, boss says it's valid. Okay, awesome. Now, how specific do you want your wife to be?
I want her taller than me.
No. I mean,
muscular,
on a scale of 1 to
sharp
5.
eyes,
No, on a scale of 1 to 5.
10. Oh.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how specific do you want your wife to be? I mean, do you want us to read your wife?
What?
Okay. For example, if I draw one card, it's gonna be a general thing of your wife. But if I get 5 cards, and then I'll have a huge picture of your wife.
I haven't even taught you the 5-card one yet.
Don't worry, boss. I'm full of intuition and spunk.
I want big wife. Many cards, big wife. Yes.
Many cards, big wife. All right. So I think the highest version is 5 cards. Oh wait, no, but I don't know what the words mean. The 3 words. Okay, I take it back. Okay, 3. Okay, you get 3. 3. Sorry, 3. Okay, we're going to talk. Okay, yeah, we're going to talk about your wife's mind, your wife's body, and your wife's spirit. All right.
Oh hell yeah! Her body.
Okay. Boss, do we do the all upright cards or do we do upright and down, upside down cards?
It's up to you.
Oh, it's up to me. Okay. All right. Because I don't want you to like get hurt from all this, so we're going to do all upright. Okay. So we're going to be 3 cards like this. It's going to be, as you can see, well, the one on the left is going to be mind. I'm going to write down the word mind. Mind. Oh no, mind. This one's going to say body, and this one's going to say spirit. All right. Okay, perfect. Mind, body, spirit. All right. Now. Oh, actually, no. You know, even more. I should have you do it like this. All right. I need your energy here. So I'm going to ask you to say stop, and I'll draw a card for you.
Okay. Wait. What? I say whenever I want.
Yeah, whenever you want. Anytime. Whenever you want. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle. Okay. You took your time there, didn't you? Okay, you know, that's coming out of your...
I want my wife to be ideal. I want my ideal wifey.
Okay, well, anyway, okay, whenever you want, again.
Stop.
Okay. Once more.
Stop.
Okay, ooh, alright. You really took your time there with your wife's mind. Okay.
Yeah. I want her very smart. Yes.
Okay. You didn't really care too much about her body or spirit, though. Alright, here we go. Let's see. For your wife's mind, you have... Ta-da! Ooh, the hanged man! Oh, ooh, the hanged man. I don't know about that.
Should I be concerned? Should I be worried?
Okay. Let me go read to you what the hanged man means according to my website booklet. Let's see. Okay, so the meaning of the hanged man is... Let's see. Sacrifice, waiting, uncertainty, lack of direction, perspective, and contemplation. Oh, interesting. So I guess what this is starting to tell me is that, honestly, when you're picturing what your wife to look like, I don't know if you really know what you want her to look like, or what her mind to be like. Maybe. Okay, now let's go look at what your wife's body's gonna look like.
Hell yeah.
That's a cup.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
This
Hell yeah, brother. Hell
is
yeah.
the cup of ace, which means love, new feelings, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, and intuition. Right. And lastly, sorry, it's just that according to this thing, it says reverse keywords. It would be cold, so which means your wife would have been cracking a cold one. Okay, anyway. And lastly, let's take a look at what your wife's spirit is gonna be like. Ooh, 7 of Swords. Let's see, according to 7 of Swords, 7 of Swords means... let's see, strategy, resourcefulness, cunning. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So, if we put all of these together, it's telling me that you don't really know too much. You're very uncertain of what kind of wife you're looking for. But you know that you want to be very, very, very compatible physically with your wife. But whether or not your wife is going to be someone who shares the same kind of spiritual values that you have might be something that you two will have to overcome in the future. How's that, boss? Do I get money? Was that okay?
I thought you said this was free.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna ask for like a 5-star review on Yelp, so...
Can I pay you in Arby's gift cards?
It's okay, you don't have to pay him.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Alright.
Good try.
Good try! Well, I guess that's okay. I got a you
Yeah.
tried card?
I just hope she's not a league player.
Okay. You seem like you want to know a little bit more.
Yeah, my thirst for knowledge is infinite.
Okay. Boss, can you show me a little bit more how it's done?
I'm beginning to think that no one in this household is certified. No one in this clinic is certified.
No. My boss is certified. I'm the trainee. I'm trying to get the certification.
Are you passing the torch to me?
Yes, please.
May I get a second reading?
Yes, you may get a second actual reading.
That first reading is very enlightening and interesting, and yeah.
I'm
That
sorry,
was like an
I,
appetizer.
I'm sorry,
It was a very solid shot.
I wanted you to get something nicer for the body, but I got you a cup.
Listen, I was hoping for an hourglass, but you know, cup shape is good too. That's good too.
You look like a Red
my
Bull.
God.
Oh, bull? Oh, bovine? I love a bovine body
no,
shape.
not a bovine. Instead of like a Red Bull, like a Red Bull. Oh, she gives you
so she has red
wings.
skin? Oh my god.
No.
She gives me.
Oh, she gives you
She has
wings. Yeah. She has wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mhm.
I'd hope she's not a League player. Okay, fair enough.
And she has 7 swords. That's quite a bit of swords.
7 of them? Hell
Yeah, 7
I do love-
swords. A large
Oh my
inventory
god, she has
space.
7 swords. Okay, not gonna lie, that's kind of cool though. Owning swords is super cool.
Yeah. All right. Okay,
Okay,
I need help.
Do you still want to know about love, or would you like to ask about something else?
What about? Is it okay to ask like about my future, or like my destiny, or something?
Ooh.
In general?
Yeah, like let's say like personal growth wise,
Ooh.
like self-actualization and stuff like that.
Yeah, personal growth. Not enough people ask about that.
Yeah, I want to learn more about it. I feel like the more you learn about yourself, the more you can manifest and stuff.
Absolutely.
It's okay, Uki. I'll give you Arby's gift cards too. Everyone gets Arby's gift cards.
Alright, we're going to Arby's after this, Dopey.
Let's go. Ooh.
Oh, he's flipping them around.
I don't even have that power. In the meanwhile, I wanted you to look at some of the cards that you got from yourself. For example, Temperance. You got 2 Temperance cards. You got this one and this
these
one.
are pretty.
They're extremely pretty, Aya. Look at them. Look at them.
Yeah,
They're
super pretty.
so cool.
Super. Yeah, I love the angel. I mean, well, obviously, but still, the angel imagery is so cool. It lends itself very nicely to like a tarot card aesthetic.
I really think so. I remember seeing like this one and being like, oh my god. I saw this one too and I was like, oh my god.
I know, right? Looks so cool. I love the posing. The posing's really pretty.
Who says angels can't slay?
I always slay, all day, every day.
Let's see. I wonder which. Off the top of my head, was there another Aya card? I remember 3 of Cups, I think? Yeah, 3 of Cups, you had the Luna girls here.
Look, me and my girlies. So cute, so
Okay.
cute. Look at our smiles.
Oh, okay, the boss is ready.
Wow.
Alright, so,
How do I explain this? Okay.
I'll use a sample
Take your
deck to kind of like use face down cards to illustrate what's going on, but then you just tell me what's up.
Okay, 3 cards.
Okay, so 3 cards.
One of the cards is a card that is not in the traditional tarot deck, because the deck that I use is different from the traditional one.
Oh, so what card is
So
it?
we can leave the middle one blank.
Okay, leave the middle one blank. I'll just type what it says then.
You guys in the chat, if you have watched my tarot reading cards, you know what this is about.
Is it bad?
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh
no!
god, am I cooked? Am I cooked? Oh jeez.
Okay. I didn't expect this to be so dynamic so fast. The first card is the tower.
Oh, you lost! Ooh! Wait, upside down or right side up?
What the fuck?
What's that supposed to mean? Mother, can you fire this intern? I believe that this is kind of messed up.
Wait, was it right side up or upside down?
Right side up.
Okay, right side up.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh my
Wait,
god, your
can we
boobs
look at
are
that
out.
card a
Oh
little
my
closer?
god.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
incredible.
god.
This
The
one's
boobs.
Jesus Christ. I think
Sir,
you
put your-
won, in my
Sir,
opinion.
put your breasts away.
Jesus.
I'm proud of it.
Sir, put those away.
Holy shit.
we will not in this establishment. Okay. The second card is unless you have to explain the first card first.
No, the second card, you can just leave it blank, and then the third card is the Six of Wands.
Six of Wands. Okay. Six of Wands. Oh, I got a Six of Wands earlier today too. Okay.
Yeah.
We have Claude.
Here to murk my murk.
I'm here to make my mark. Okay. So,
Okay. So, the second card is the Fountain.
oh, the fountain.
And the title of my tarot deck is the Fountain because it adds an extra card in, which is the Fountain.
Oh.
It doesn't come out very often. In all of my years of reading this deck, it comes out very, very few times. So this is very important.
I'm
And
scared.
it's I think the universe is trying to like knock very loudly at your door.
Oh.
Basically, in terms of self-improvement and, you know, yourself and stuff, the tower, there's a very clear story here of going through a lot of struggle, but then coming out of it victorious, because the tower is very what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to, before you get to the victory, you have to go through the tower. And the tower is basically here to kind of turn your life upside down in a way where you end up learning a lot of things through struggle. Which is not what a lot of people like to hear, but
Yeah. It's 100%
and
true.
everything that happens for a reason in your life. Even though some stuff might be kind of, some stuff might happen that, well, yeah, some stuff might happen that you don't like, but it's change that is necessary in order to propel you forward. Because what I'm getting is there might be some things that are, there might be some things in your life that have developed in a way that have become kind of like things you have to get rid of. What's so funny?
Sorry, I put Aya's Fuki on screen.
Oh.
Do you not like it? You're about my boogie. Mother, your intern is interrupting the reading.
Sorry.
Hey, show some respect.
Yeah, show some respect, bucko.
Okay.
Some things in your life may have developed in a way that they shouldn't have, and so these are things that you need to get rid of, or things that will be forcibly gotten rid of out of your life in order for you to become better.
Hmm.
Probably some complicated stuff that maybe throughout a period of time or throughout your life that maybe you've always felt a little conflicted about, and you weren't never really sure about what to do with these aspects of you or aspects in your life. But now they've kind of come to a head where they need to be removed. Kind of like when you are developing a pimple. It's like there and it hasn't fully developed yet, and it hurts a little bit and you don't really know what to do, and you try to maybe use like a pimple patch or something, but nothing's really working because maybe you just think that it'll go away on its own, but then it starts to grow more and develop to, you know, like a whitehead or a blackhead or anything like that, and now it's time to get that shit out. So
That is crazy timing because I'm literally nursing a pimple right on my nose right now. That is crazy.
well, you can look at that pimple as symbolism for this reading, because whatever it is in your life that is soon to be, you know, removed, it will greatly improve your life and your self-improvement and self-growth, because it's kind of like ripping a band-aid off, and the refreshing feeling afterwards, because the fountain represents this all-encompassing sense of balance between like all parts of you. You're very like in tune with yourself and one with yourself. You are able to breathe in some fresh air and feel connected to everything, connected to yourself, connected to the universe, the world.
I'm
This
cheering
is
for
where
you,
everyone
Aya.
wants to be. So, yeah, this is where everyone wants to be and what people strive in for their life. And the Six of Wands coming afterwards is just like a bonus, because that's just people in your life and your community celebrating you and
Aww.
kind of lifting you up and showing you how good you are. So don't be surprised, or I guess maybe mentally and emotionally prepare for maybe a moment where it feels like a lot of changes are happening very quickly for you, because after all of that happens and after all that settles down, then a lot of good shit is coming out.
Just like after you pop a pimple.
Yeah, the
It's like
relief
pimple
that it's
popping
gone.
videos. Like Dr. Pimple Popper.
I hate those so much. Ugh.
I love those. Pimple popping videos are the best.
You like them?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel bad for you getting the tower. You know, I have a friend. Actually, you know, boss, my
Damn.
boss is
Can
so
we fire
kind.
this guy?
No,
Can we
hold on,
fire
hold
this
on,
guy?
hold
He
on.
kinda
Before you
sucks.
fire me, hold on. My boss over here is so kind because he saw the tower. Uki saw the tower, and Uki was like, "Hey, that's not the end of the world. I have a friend. Every time he draws a tower, he cries." It's true. His day becomes so ruined. Sometimes I'll go over to his house because, you know, we're supposed to like cook food or whatever. And he'll draw the tower. Then I'll have to do all the cooking by myself because he's in such a bad mood afterwards.
What is bro talking about?
One of my closest friends is a chef, and he likes tarot stuff. but like when he draws a tower, it's like I don't want to do anything anymore. So, you know, it just goes to show how awesome my boss is. Thanks, Uki.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I'm more just questioning the intern. He did offend me earlier.
I offend everyone. That's the thing.
You know what? I'm leaving a 1-star review on Yelp.
What? No. If you leave me a 1-star review on Yelp, you're leaving Uki a 1-star review on Yelp. And that's just a crime.
Not if you get fired.
Not if I get fired. Oh yeah.
That's insightful, though. I've been thinking about that kind of thing. I do have to make a pretty big decision about something soon, so like, I think it's probably I just have to put the big girl undies on and make the big move while I'm at it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been contemplating for a while, so that tracks. I think deep down I knew that, but I think I get so comfortable with complacency. You know, it's like why risk anything when being comfortably in place is so safe and secure, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, duly noted. Thank you. I appreciate it, Uki. Thank you. And I appreciate your reading too, Doppio. It was very insightful. I just hope she's not a League player, that's all. My standards are very low.
Very low? I see.
Yeah, you know?
Well, glad to hear it.
I'll do my best then. Thank you both for the reading. I was kidding. I'll give you a reasonable 3.5 stars on Yelp. A reasonable 3.5.
Wow, I can't believe I dragged
Awesome.
it down a little bit. No, not bad.
No, because if you get 5-star reviews on Yelp, that looks suspicious. It looks like you got botted or something, you know? So like, no, this is a genuine review. It's kind of like when you go to like a pho place, you never want to go to a 5-star place. You want to go for like a 2.5, 3-star, like when they complain that the floor is sticky, because that's how you know it's good.
You want to go to the one that has a rating pending on the door.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I walk into the store, I better smell the pho. The floor better be sticky, and there better be like an obviously underage like niece manning the counter. There better be. That's how you know it's good.
I can't believe you just advocated for child labor laws not being an offense.
That's how you know it's good.
All right,
No,
okay,
it's called
okay.
family business.
Yeah, exactly.
Get her out of here! 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 We can't have that kind of talk in this establishment. No. We here at Dropletta Incorporated do not endorse child labor.
Well, you'd have a higher review on Yelp if you did. But anyways, thank you both for the reading. Y'all take care. Thank you
for
Taro.
coming.
Thanks for coming,
Of
Aya.
course. Y'all take care. Bye bye.
Uki. Uki, I really like the way that you saw one of the most gut-wrenching, horrible cards and kind of like flipped it on its head to make her feel a little bit better. I couldn't hold it in. I had to say, ha. I didn't get that.
Well,
I've never once gone to tower. I've never once gotten it.
the point of being a tarot reader is to guide
Oh.
and make sure that, well, at least for me personally, that the other person leaves feeling more enlightened than before and not feeling horrible.
Ah, I see. That's true. If they feel horrible, they're less likely to tip.
I mean, that's also true, but but also you don't want people feeling like there's no hope.
That's true. I actually
Because
do
the
believe that.
future always changes.
I actually do believe that. I feel like people, like people say you need food, water, shelter, clothes. I also feel like you need motivation and hope in order to live, or else it's gonzo, All right. Looks like we have someone at our door. Let's see. Come in whenever. But
Your
I
next
think,
client.
yeah, my next client. I also feel like I was able to get a little bit more guidance on how to read the deck from you, Uki. So heck yeah. Yeah,
Hello, tarot card employees.
that's us. That's us. That's us.
Zaddy.
You already know who this guy is, Uki.
Yeah, in other words, Zaddy. Hello, Zaddies.
Zaddy. Oh my
Hello,
god.
Ben.
Well, welcome to our establishment here at Dropletta Industries. We tell you your tarot reading at a low cost of don't arrest me.
Oh, goody.
Oh, goody. All right. So first, you have to choose between the white deck and the black deck.
Wait, what's the difference?
There's, it's just the cards that are inside of it. For example, with this deck, you have, like, you have different cards. It's just the card skins. So you have, like, different card skins.
I see.
And then this
So it's
one, yeah, has
I'll
other-
go with the black one then.
The black one? Okay, the black one. Alright. Last time, Aya, our last customer, went with the white one and gave us a
I
bad
believe
review.
it was the white one, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, I'll go with the black one then.
The black one. Sounds good. Now!
God,
Now.
my future will be red.
Well, yes, but it depends on the kind of question you're asking and how specific do you want it. So,
Question or like
Remember, Zaddy's in the mafia.
the answer?
oh, he's in the mafia. All right. Oh God, that means I have to do a good job, or else I'm going to get tortured. Like that one ASMR, that wasn't really torture
You
at all.
won't just get arrested.
Yeah, if I don't like what you pull out, then I'm gonna get mad.
The thumbnail to that ASMR was so edgy.
Take it away.
The real one. Anyway, so what kind of reading would you like today? What is the question?
Honestly, I don't know.
Then is there
What
anything?
are the common ones people usually go with?
Common ones people go with. Some people say, what does the future hold for me? What does my wife look like? How do I feel about myself? What is the relationship between me and this person? Let's see,
What
what's
is
in
the relationship between me and this person?
Yeah, I mean,
What if
me and
it's
this.
bad?
Well, it could be bad. I'm not. well, it's my job to say. Well, even if it's bad, it's not the end of the world, Bucko. So that's what my job is, even if it's bad.
Well, let's go with what I guess Aya did.
Okay.
Let's keep the train going.
Okay. Completely forgot what
Love
she asked
life, or
for.
like what does my wife look like? You know, like that.
Okay, nice. What is Luca's love life going to shape out to be like? All right.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's keep the train going.
Okay.
I hope someone does the same exact thing after me.
Okay. So the cards are going to be mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So first we have the mind. Oh, actually no. We have to get your energy. So while I shuffle, you're gonna have to tell me to stop.
Watch me get the worst thing possible. You know.
If that's what you want, if that's what you're feeling, that's gonna relay
I'm
itself into the
gonna
cards.
feel the best. Okay. Yeah, you know.
All right.
Sunshine, lollipops, and stop.
Okay. Okay. You have 2 more remaining.
Stop.
Okay. You have 1 more remaining.
And stop.
And stop. All right. Here we go. First, Luca's wife is going to have ta-dam! Temperance. Ooh, very good art.
Is that bad?
Wow.
Is that bad?
Well, let's see. If I look at what
Okay.
temperance means,
God, the card art.
right? The card art is beautiful. Let's see. Well, I mean, even though the temperance card has art of Shiyamino, don't worry, it doesn't necessarily mean your wife's mind is gonna be very Shiyamino. Rather, the key words are going to be balance, peace, patience, moderation, calmness, tranquility, harmony, and serenity. Which means
my
not a
God,
bad
hug
card.
me.
Not bad.
Hug me.
Actually, not bad.
Hug
So
me.
far, way
Actually,
better
hug
than
me.
what I got.
Oh my
So far, better than what I got.
God.
Not bad. Okay. Next one we
love
have body. Okay. So that's Willie.
What the hell is
It's Wilson.
looking at the stars?
Yeah, it's Wilson. Look.
Just Luca going, what the hell is that?
No, it might not look like it, but it's Wilson. It's Wilson looking up at the stars.
Okay, okay.
Or no, it could be Willerton, actually.
God.
It might be Willerton.
Willerton. It's Willerton.
It's okay. Let's see. This one is going to be okay. The Two of
I
Wands.
guess this is Vox. I bet.
No.
I bet your last one will be Vox.
Oh, this one is going to say planning, first steps, making decisions, leaving comfort, and taking risks. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, not bad. And lastly, for
Taking
soul,
risks.
your wife's soul is going to be Donna. The Seven of Swords, which is the same
Swords.
exact one
I
that
have
I
a
got.
feeling something doesn't feel right about this deck. 2 out of 3 are the same as what you got for Aya.
Is something wrong with that?
No, I mean, it's a completely different deck and everything. I have no idea why it has the same cards.
What's going on?
I don't know, maybe it's taking my reading instead. Either way, let's see. Anyway, going back, let's see. Seven of Swords means, let's see. Seven of Swords means, let's see. Seven of Swords means strategy, resourcefulness, and cunning and trickery.
Oh no.
Okay. So, let's put it all together. So, your wife's mind, or your lover's mind, whenever you meet them, you can expect them to kind of bring a sort of balance in your life. Somebody who might be kind of opposite towards you, but also somebody who might take whatever you have and ground it so that you always feel like you have some sort of semblance of a home. When it comes to their overall health, they might not be as healthy as you, so while they might be giving you balance when it comes down to your mind, you might be the one who's going to have to take care of them.
Take care of them?
Yeah.
Of course.
You're gonna have to be somebody who's a real zaddy, somebody who'll take care of your loved ones.
Got you.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You have to be a very responsible zaddy. And lastly, their soul, which is more in lines of their like spirituality and how they might think about themselves. Now, they might not necessarily be in they might be someone who is a little bit opposite from you in terms of like what your spiritualities might mean. So it could be something that you feel that they're hiding away from you. And so it's going to be up to you to get them to open up with you, but it might not be something that they'll be outright like come forth with. You know what I mean? So all in all, you're going to end up finding somebody who's going to help balance you out, that you'll help balance, but there's going to be some hurdles in
Yes.
in between you guys. But if you ever get through it, it'll be an okay, so not bad relationship. How's that, boss?
Okay.
How's that, boss?
Wait,
Uki, did I do a
that
good
sounded
job?
pretty nice to me.
Yeah, did I do good?
That was significantly
Besides the
different
last
from
one.
the first time.
I tried a little bit
I mean,
harder.
honestly, it doesn't sound that bad. You know, I think I can help them open up. Easy peasy.
Yeah. What?
They just got a zaddy chill.
They just got a zaddy chill. I was kind of hoping for the Vox card. That would have been funny.
Yeah, honestly, would have been crazy.
All right, Uki, how did I do?
Oh my God.
Do you think I leveled up significantly since the first one?
Rate him, rate him.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I mean that sounded pretty nice to me, honestly. I think that was an improvement compared to Anya's.
All right.
Oh my god. Wait, did you just learn this today, or like?
Yeah. I just learned it today.
I see.
So I'm still learning, but you know, I have a really good teacher in Uki, and they'll help me with more teachings, I guess. And Uki, can you take over and do one for me?
Oh, Zaddy?
And
You will read me one?
answer a more
Zaddy?
complicated question for Boss Zaddy.
Sure.
It'd be an honor, Zaddy.
It'd be an
The
honor,
last time we did this was like 6 months ago, at least.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's see how it changed.
Ooh.
Wait, what did I ask last time?
I don't remember.
Oh god. Well, I have to like think of something then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on, someone in chat has to like remember, right?
Let's see. How about...
You know what? Let's do. Oh god. Let's do the same exact thing. Let's see if we get the same exact ones.
You're gonna ask for another love fortune?
Let's go. Oh, or the future though.
Oh.
The future could work too.
Oh.
Okay, let me flip a coin.
Flip a coin between love and future? Could it not be the same thing?
Yeah, let's go with future then.
Future, alright.
Okay.
Now... We could let me know if it's going to be like a 7... I mean, not a 7 card spread. A 3 card spread or a 5 card spread.
7 cards red.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what a 7 card spread would look like.
Do 10 cards exist?
Probably. I wonder if there's even like a 7 to
I've
8
done
card.
10 card.
You've done 10 cards?
Really? How does it differ from 3?
More details. A lot more details.
Oh.
Like, is it the same? Like, oh, I can kind of guess then. There's more story to it.
Mm-hmm.
10 cards. That sounds really long though. Let's just stay with 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Can't
All right.
believe you just learned this today.
Yeah, it's really... I mean, it's really interesting. I mean, I've had my fortune told before, so I know at least a little bit about how it's supposed to work, but actually, like, giving fortunes to people, it's not something I'm very
It's okay, you're learning.
proficient at.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
personally,
learning.
I've never had one from an actual, like, you know, like face-to-face, you know, like tarot reader.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had that.
Hmm.
Just ask me next time, Zaddy. I can do
What-
them
what?
in front of
Person?
you.
Okay. Right, next time, Zaddy. Yeah, Uki's the only one that's ever read me tarot cards.
It's really
I think it's
cool.
my second time ever.
Thanks for dropping
Okay.
by our establishment.
No problem. I think I want to go back to sleep after this.
Gotcha. Alright, Uki, let me know. Which cards did Luca draw? In the
I
meantime...
think this all makes sense
In the meantime...
Guys.
of the current time.
Oh.
Everyone is
Okay.
going through something. Okay. Well, I'm ready.
The fool.
Alright, yeah, one
Unless
of the
you wanna
cards
show
Luca...
him.
Yeah, I was gonna show him some cards. Like, Luca got the Fool. And I thought it was like a really nicely drawn. That was like one of his cards.
It's so pretty.
I think so too.
Well, I am a fool.
The Fool's one of the best cards. It's like
Guys.
the protagonist card.
It says Pog on all the corners.
Is it really?
Oh, really? Hey, you're right.
And also,
actually.
and also at the bottom.
Pog,
Pog.
and
Pog, 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 pog. Pog, 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 pog. Wow.
Pog,
Very
Pog.
pog.
God.
Alright,
God.
and I guess we're all ready. Oh yeah, the sun. The sun was another one Luca got, and I thought this was very pretty too.
Oh.
This one's really super fancy.
I don't even know what the sun means. I just know Minecraft, the sun tarot card.
Oh, the sun! The sun is like the best card. The sun means like everything's gonna go your way. The sun's like the best card. I
Oh,
think.
really?
Yeah.
There's no best card, but it is a nice card.
I see.
It's definitely the top tiers of cards. Like if I got a sun in the region, I'd be like, oh,
Let's
nice.
see.
If I got the tower, I'd be
I
like,
hope I pull it out then.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what Uki drew for you.
Let's see this.
The first card is Ten of Swords.
10 of Swords.
Wait. Okay.
10 of Swords.
All right. That sounds pretty dangerous.
Oh shit, that's a nice one. I mean, the art is nice.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
Zelly. Okay.
Zally. Zally is just Zaddy, just pronounced a little bit differently.
The next card is the Tower.
Oh, hell yes. I won.
Let's use a different tower.
I won.
And what's the last card?
Five of Swords.
5. This guy got 15 swords in a tower. He's going on an adventure.
I don't know what that means, but let's see.
Really beautiful art
wow.
all around.
Five of Swords.
Yeah, 15 swords, Luca. 15 swords, and the tower is like an adventure. Dang.
It's
Are there
a
20
bit.
swords?
Yeah, 15 swords in total.
It's a bit of a tumultuous reading. Not gonna lie.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I knew I was gonna get the worst of the worst. I just knew it.
It's not the worst of the worst, but it does mean that things are. It does mean that you're going through some stuff right now, and you will probably continue to for a bit of time.
For a long time.
Oh no.
So, well, the thing about swords is that it has to do a lot with communication and your mind, and also like logic, planning, things of that nature, because it represents air. So this is kind of like the focus of things, your mind, your mindset, the way that you communicate with people.
What?
Ten of Swords is first like this this feeling of liberation and catharsis, like letting go of something that has kind of been like weighing on you for a while. So I mean, that's a good thing for now,
Alright.
as like a starting point of like
Mhm.
releasing something. And just kind of letting yourself, surrendering
Free.
yourself to whatever the universe has in store, and trying not to, like, I guess, control things, and trying not to struggle too hard with what life throws at you. Um, something that you, I guess, have always, something that maybe you've always had in your mind that has been like a thought that you have always held. Is probably right now being dismantled and broken.
Yes.
It's like a very
Yes.
old way of thinking. Something that you've always, this way of thinking that you've always held on to for a long time is like about to, or is probably right now changing. Which is good because it allows opportunity for new ways of thinking, new ways of going about things. So that's okay. It's just like, it just doesn't feel good right now because things are kind of like being broken down, or things are being let go, or you're kind of just, it kind of feels a bit like you're like a rag doll.
Oh.
And just like kind of letting other powers or things just do what they need to do or take control, and not trying to, I guess, move around too much or like flail against the tide. And then we have the tower.
I'm just mewing through it.
I guess you could say that. The tower is quite a great representation of the current state of things. I think we all know how tumultuous the tower is, and how a lot of changes happen because they have to, and changes are happening whether we want them to or not, but these are still things that must occur in order for progress and things to move forward. So anything that's going on right now that you might be struggling with, or things that are really affecting you, or things that are that may be hurting you, are things that are only temporary feelings that will pass, but it just hurts right now because it has to. And these are just things that have to happen, and you have to just let them be until you can move forward.
It's gotta overcome it, you know?
Yeah, you just have to overcome it. It's hard, obviously, and not great, and it's painful, but
it's like escaping prison, and then you go through the sewers,
Or
you gotta go through the sheet to get to the ring.
you can't beat Super Mario
Sure.
Brothers without beating a few Goombas and Bowser.
sure.
Exactly.
And going through all of that and having going through all that and taking all that into account, we have the possible outcome of 5 of Swords, which I think is an outcome that the universe is trying to alert you to avoid.
Oh.
Because what may end up happening if you are unable to move forward and kind of take what you've learned or the pain that you felt and turn it into something that is positive, you might end up isolating yourself in a way that, you know, of course, there are times when you just have to focus on yourself and do what you have to do, but at the same time, you don't want to move ahead at the expense of other people.
I see.
Oh.
especially during a time where you want to have community around you, and you want to allow people to have your back, and you don't want to shut those people out, because these are ultimately the things that will help push you forward anyway, but you will still have people around you to celebrate those victories and not be alone during those times. It's one thing to, be successful and still have your friends around you, and another thing to be successful but have nobody there.
Oh.
So that's like what I think the universe is trying to have you picture in your mind, the differences.
Yeah. So you want to have like a bunch of friends wielding swords with you. Yeah.
That's why there's 10. Then we conquer the tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm after the tower. I might be like, oh man, I worked so hard. And I did it. I'm happy, but I'm sad because it hurts so much. That's when I should have my friends with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be jaded by what you went through and be like,
What a complicated
you don't want to come out with it. You don't want to be the only one with the swords in your hand.
Yeah.
Because everyone also had swords when they helped you.
Exactly.
Ah.
This is getting a little more real than I thought it would.
I know.
Guys, it's all true. I had 10 swords and I did go up the tower 2 days ago. It all happened.
There were some things about my reading too that I was like, oh my god, I can't talk about that.
Sorry, this is the nature of my deck. This always happens to me when I have tarot readings. I can't help it.
I know.
It's good. It's good. I think it's good to be.
After stream, I'm gonna be like, I can't believe it caught me. I can't believe it. My god.
It's true. I
Sorry,
got
I'm a
teleported.
professional.
Got teleported to a different world 2 days ago. I did have 10 swords. It was real.
It's real.
It was real.
There was a lot of monsters in a tower. It was real.
Yeah, show me the tower in Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. There was a lot of zombies and skeletons.
So many spawners.
Goodness gracious. Well, in the end, Luca, what would you give? What would you give our establishment? You have to give us a Yelp rating of 1 to 5.
Probably a 1. That isn't actually 1. But
So like a 1.5. See, this is why we can't.
no.
This is why nobody, not even the fortune tellers, want to see the sword sort of towers.
Okay, guys, I'll give you a 5 out of 5. I think that was pretty solid readings.
5 swords out of 5 swords.
And I like it because you guys took the time. You guys took the time to explain it and actually think about it. Makes it makes it meaningful.
Doppio, I think you should take over these readings from now on. I don't think I can do them.
Actually, though, what's the worst 3 cards you could get?
Probably reverse moon, reverse tower. I don't know. It's like another bad reverse. It was one of the swords that's
Wouldn't
really
reverse
bad.
tower be a good thing?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. So
you're like going down.
no,
after the
so I
victory.
think like reverse moon is probably one of the worst ones you can. No, reverse moon is bad.
Reverse moon?
Yeah, moon is like, off the top of my head, moon is like deception. Moon is like hiding. Moon is like let's see, what's another not good one to have?
I see.
I remember there was
crazy.
there was like a swords one that was kind of like almost like backstabby almost. Oh, I think it was 9 of Swords. Yeah, 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is pretty bad. Yeah, 9 of Swords is pretty
Kinda
bad.
interesting though. Thank you guys. Now I will. I'm gonna
Ooh.
go.
Oh, it says 10 of Swords is really bad too if you ever get it. Oh,
Oh, is this
damn it!
normal?
Oh,
Wait,
whoops.
I just had that.
Don't mind me. I'm just the apprentice here. Forget what I said. No, you know, 10 of Swords, not bad.
Like I said, everything needs to have context. In the context of things, in the context of everything. It's not just like there are cards that certainly if they come up, I will feel a bit more worried for you, but
But I didn't have any up ones at least.
Well, that's true. If you got reverse 10 of Swords, it says can't get any worse.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad.
No. It's can't get any worse in the good sense that it's mean like it's so bad right now. You can only go up from here.
Oh, you can go. Oh,
Yeah. It can't
Maybe it
get
is a blessing,
can't get
then.
worse. Yeah, it can't get worse. But that's reversed. You got it right side up. So
let's just say that some cards are heavier than others.
ah.
I see. I see. Oh, what about like reverse sun? You guys said sun was a really good one.
Reversed sun. I think even reverse sun isn't bad at all.
Okay. I see.
Let's see.
One day I'll pull that card, guys. I promise.
Oh,
One day.
it says reverse is negativity, depression, and sadness. Oh.
Oh hell no.
Oh, hell no, yeah. Never mind, reverse sun is pretty bad. or rather, it's really heavy, and I wouldn't want to see that. Actually, no. You know, I take it back. You know, even if it's not a good quote-unquote card, I think that it's also really good to be cognizant of these sorts of feelings. If you shut yourself away from the possibility of feeling things like feeling things like this, then you're just going to go into your future a little bit more reckless, and that's obviously not the greatest thing to do either. So getting cards that typically don't have like too good meanings might also be good to help you figure out a way to, like, you know, change your path ahead, which is always
exactly.
something good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm gonna grab my 15 swords and head into the tower, guys.
All right.
Anyone
Enjoy
wanna
your
come
adventure.
with me?
Maybe later.
Guys, please. I can't go in alone.
No. I'm right now. I'm role playing as a tarot guy. in Minecraft, I'm dead. My guy died.
Like multiple
dead. Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah, I have to create a new OC to get him back, I guess.
Yeah, guys. Hey, I think good luck though with the. I mean, I don't know if anyone else is, you know, wanting their futures read. But you know, good luck with that though. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Luca, for dropping by.
No, thank you. Thank you for doing that for me.
Yeah, of course. But you have to thank the artists out there for drawing you.
Oh yeah, of course. Thank you
Yeah.
guys. Again, everyone that drew these cards, including me in it. Guys,
Yeah.
you guys are hog you. Not gonna lie.
Fuck you.
Hog you.
Pog everyone.
Thank you. It looks amazing. And thank you for doing this. That means now we can all have, you know, a full tarot deck, and we can get read anytime, right?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Good luck though.
Thanks, Luca.
Lovely day, guys. Thank you. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Enjoy your
Bye,
adventure, Zaddy.
Goodbye, Zaddies.
What was that? Uki, the power is kind of heavy, Uki. It is kind of stressful actually. I didn't think that this job would be so stressful. You don't want to ruin somebody's day like this, but then you're also like, man, seeing these cards kind of ruin my day a little bit, even though it's for somebody else. Dang. Whew. Oof. It's not just silly pictures. It's not just silly pictures.
For so long. Yes, they're not just silly pictures. They're not just silly cards.
Oh, okay. We have another customer.
Luca, my day is ruined. Sadie, no, please.
Let's see. We have another customer. Are you ready, Yuki? I mean, I'll be taking this one
you
over.
ready?
Yeah. I'll take this one over.
I need to like take a seat. I'm already sitting, but I need to sit down more.
Get yourself comfy, Yuki. Hello, Scarla.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm nervous.
You should be. Well, I mean, wait, no, sorry. I mean, you shouldn't be. Oh, damn it. Can we start over?
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to our store.
Hello.
I am still nervous.
That's okay. It's normal for people to be nervous. Ah,
I've
great.
always wanted to get a tarot reading, but I was always too nervous to come in.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh wait, have you ever gotten your fortune read before?
No.
Never? Oh my
Never.
god! I get to be the first person who ever reads your fortune. That's such an honor.
I am terrified.
Yeah! Alright, Scarla. Alright. Now, I guess the first question is, do you want the black deck or the white deck? The only difference is like the art of the cards, more or less. Like this one has you in it in a couple of places. I think the other one does as well. But yeah, you're in that one as the Three of Cups, and this one you're here as the... Those are really cool ones, like an advent. Here, the Queen of Pentacles. So you're here too, Scarla.
Oh, okay. I would like one from you and one for Uki, if that's okay. But,
Okay.
Okay, but which deck? White or black?
black.
Black. Okay, black. All right. Now tell me, Scarla. I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but I've done this before, and I've gotten a collective, like 4 stars. So I'm pretty good now. What would you like to know more about yourself?
Let's keep the train going. Will I ever find love? Will I be a, what do you call it, a year-old version for the rest of my life?
Let's see.
Will I find love, ever?
Oh, Scarlet, I know what the other card you had was. It was this one. It was the Ace of Pentacles. You kept seeing this. It's the one that has a little... Like,
Oh, the Red Bull one?
Yeah, the Red Bull one, yeah. I knew there was another one, yeah. Well, it was really funny because I was like, oh, what is the body of my wife?
The Red Bull can.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Now, we're going to be doing this once again. Mind, body. I misspelled body, was fine. Booty, and spear.
Booty is also fine.
Hell yeah, it is! Okay, I can feel this one's gonna be the best card reading I've done ever. Alright, so, now you just tell me when to stop and I'll stop.
Oh, you were screen. Wait, are you sharing?
Yeah, I'm
Wait.
sharing screen. Yeah.
Oh, I was watching the stream. Oh. Stop.
Stop. Okay, we have one card here. Keep going.
Stop.
Okay, stop. Okay, one more.
Stop.
Stop. Okay, here we go. Now,
Surely
you.
these will not be the same exact.
if it's the same,
I hope not.
if they're the exact same as last time, I'm going to use the sack instead, because the sack is different. Okay.
Use
Anyway.
that.
You want to use this? Okay, you want to use the sack instead?
Oh no, it's okay. It was just no,
Okay.
it's okay.
I mean, we could. It's like a red sack. Anyway.
What does it do?
Oh, it's kind of the same deck, but you can have reverse cards instead. But it's a little bit different.
No
Okay.
worry. Mhm.
Okay, here we go. First, let's see. So Scarlett's question was, will I ever find love? Or will I be a beep virgin for the rest of my life? Let's see. First, mind. Ooh! The 7 of Wands.
Different. Already.
Am I losing
so
my?
Okay, let's really quickly take a peek at what the 7 of Wands is. Initial meanings are. Let's see. Initial meanings of 7 of Wands. Let's see.
Beautiful art. It's gorgeous.
It really is. This one is... Okay, 7 of Wands. Protectiveness, standing up for yourself, defending yourself, and protecting your territory.
Oh my.
Okay. Ooh, so you might have a really protective wife. Let's see.
Oh my
Booty!
goodness.
Here's for the booty!
Booty. Booty.
Ooh!
Alira
my God.
Pandora.
Oh, look at the booty.
Okay.
Oh my.
Let's see. This one is Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Which is an ace, which is really good.
Also beautiful.
Let's see. This one says new opportunities, resources, abundance, prosperity, security, stabilism, abundance of booty.
But
And lastly, spirit. Ta-da! Ooh.
Oh.
booby.
Shit.
Ooh.
Breastly.
Breastly.
This one is the 3 of Swords. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. This one is... Ooh, let's see. This one is... Ooh! Scarlet, yo, check this out! Okay.
Yes.
These are the keywords for the 3 of Swords. Heartbreak. Separation.
Oh, no.
Sadness.
Oh,
grief.
no.
Sorrow. Upset. Loss. Trauma. And tears. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, Scarla.
Please tell me the tears are for when I lose my right? Please tell me to be for that and not for heartbreak.
It's like the
So-
monster. You know, Scarla, I'm really happy that you're able to let your hair down like this. This is peak Scarla. Anyway,
Thank you, I think.
all right. So, mind, booty, and spirit. Now, the 7 of Wands, you had protectiveness, standing up for yourself, defending yourself, and protecting territory. Now, according to this, what I believe that the mind section kind of like helps you out with is that it's going to become something in the sense of like there are going to be some difficulties that might arise towards the beginning of this kind of relationship with you and the love of your life. Perhaps like there might be some points where you're going to have to concede that you have differences. You might not always be in tune with whoever this person is, with like the way that you think and stuff. But it also asks, but the universe is also asking you to stand up for yourself and to remember who you are, based on what you are not. So if you find that you have a disagreement with somebody, it's not the end of the world, because it just goes to show that it's trying to help define who you are, by defining your defining your boundaries. Kind of like whenever we have like an outline or like a shadow puppet, you can see where you start and when you and where you end. You don't want to give somebody every little bit of yourself because you don't want to have yourself completely be molded and forget who you are. So I think this card is asking that whatever kind of like love adventure you go on, never forget who you are. Always make sure that you know who you are.
Oh,
Okay.
that's such a good message.
Yeah, I had to cook really good for that one. Damn.
That was good. Yay. Woohoo.
All right, yeah, I feel Uki smirking, being like, damn, not bad. He used the word like universe, not bad. All right, now for booty. All right, so we have the keywords of new opportunities, resources, abundance, prosperity, security, stability, and manifestation. This one is don't worry about it whatsoever. But it's going to be like, no matter what kind of adventure it is, it's going to definitely be a fruitful one because it's going to be a new beginning, a new positivity, a new sort of cycle that's beginning. So before you were saying, I don't want to be a beep, forever. Congratulations! You might not have to think like that anymore.
Oh, yippee!
Yeah, you might not have to think like that anymore, so congratulations. It's going to, I think that it's going to be a nice, prosperous relationship where you can learn a lot of new things, and it's going to be something, or a relationship in your life that's gonna be very healing. It's gonna be very healing. It's gonna be very, it's somebody who's going to be loyal to you, someone who's going to help you explore yourself. You're gonna learn a lot of new things. Take that how you will.
Thank you, thank you.
And lastly, in terms of spirit, let's see. Heartbreak, separation, ooh.
Oh no.
They die. They die horribly. They get stabbed with 3 swords. It's not gonna end well. Be careful of swords.
No.
Yeah. Make sure whoever this person is, because they offer you so many things, please protect them from things like knives and swords. Make sure that when you're going to sleep, there isn't like a chandelier of knives hanging over your bed.
Oh no.
That'd be the worst.
There is a knife next to my bed. I'm just gonna pick that up and put it over there.
Yeah. For me, what it's saying is that there is a huge chance of you having a really bad heartbreak when it comes to this person. But these cards, what's cool about them is that like how this is a picture of Vox Akuma's like gigantic form. It's not real. It can't hurt you. It's just one of the several possibilities that might happen. So if you take the time to nurture this kind of relationship and you go through the things that you're and you go through like the differences that you might have with them, it can come to mean something different. You might be able to reject this sort of outcome, and and if you are able to, if you're able to reject this outcome, you and your partner will end up stronger together for it. Because, as the booty says, that booty was worth it. That booty was worth it.
I hope it's worth it.
Yeah. That's it.
Wow. Well, thank you, Doppio. Thank you. Woohoo!
Okay. Nice. Okay, alright, boss, how did I do?
It was going well, and then I was like, what's happening? And then I like that little spin-off. Because a lot of the time, when you're reading your cards, it's good to take from what the image is showing.
Yeah, exactly. Don't protect your loved ones from chandeliers made of knives. Don't let your loved ones be stabbed 3 times in the chest. That's a lesson for everyone, I think. All right.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Nice. And I got praised. Oh yeah. Yeah. Being
I
praised
got
for
a
this isn't bad. 5 stars! Yo, Uki, I'm getting better and better and better. You see that? I was really sad. Luke was okay. Scarlett's happy. Yo, this is insane. I'm getting better and better.
You are.
Yeah. Just be careful, Scarl, that you don't let your loved one have more holes in their chest than they need to, I guess.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright.
Can
Now.
I have one from Uki Senpai?
Of course.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I've always wanted to come in for Taro streams, but I was always too nervous.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Remember, the future always changes. Nothing is absolute. Reading tarot cards, it's like looking at a GPS and seeing all the different paths.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Uki, are you enjoying me making these readings, or is it giving you like secondhand oof?
It's very interesting.
Oh, thank God.
It's fun to see.
At the very least.
Scarlett, what would you like to know about?
Just future endeavors, future projects, future things I'm working on that I would like to know how they would go, or things I need to be careful of or work harder on.
Okay.
Why
Sorry,
are you laughing?
I just popped back into the collab VC text. My day is ruined. Lucas, and my day is ruined. But don't worry, Scarla. Things are getting better. Your day won't be as ruined as Lucas. It just gets better.
I'm glad.
And meanwhile, I'm gonna fix this.
They're so beautiful. Thank you to all the artists.
Yeah! Louder, Scarla! They need to be
Thank you to all
praised.
the artists. They're beautiful and gorgeous and great, good, amazing work on the big project. This is amazing. Yay!
Yeah! Let's go!
Yay!
Hold on, I'm going... There was one card here that was
What is-
upside down.
What's
I'm
that
try-
little mouse? What is that?
Oh, it's not a mouse, it's Calyx's, monkeys. Yeah.
I was like, what is
Wait,
that?
that's so cute.
That's adorable. Oh, it's so cute.
I think so too.
Oh my
Calyx in chat
God.
too.
Aww.
Yeah, I forgot what they're... Debonaires.
Debonair.
Debonaires.
Debonair.
It's French. Where was the...
Calyx, don't be shy. Get in here afterwards.
You want a reading too?
Ooh.
There was a lot of by the beat cards, and I thought that was really awesome. By the beat cards
so
and the Noth cards as well. But one of them was upside down. Which one was it? 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. It was really funny because this is a really sad end up for 4 of Pentacles. Probably the
no.
saddest art of the entire deck. Let's see. Where was that upside down card? None of them were upside down. No, that can't be right. One of them was definitely upside down. Let's see. Empress. No. One of them was upside down. Well, I guess this is a good way to take a peek at all the cards and what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
At least for this deck. There were so many cards that some of them weren't able to be put into the sample decks, but that's why they're just sample decks. Anybody who is able to open up Tabletop Simulator, once this, once they figure out a way to make this tarot game thingy out for everyone in the end to play with, it should be easy to be able to like make your own like cards and stuff. I mean, make your own decks and stuff. With the cards that aren't here. Let's see, where was it? It was a green card. I remember. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it auto-fixed. Oh well. Anyway, Uki, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the first card is the moon.
The moon. Ooh, alright, let's get the moon out. The moon. Let's get a different
Oh,
moon.
the moon.
Oh yeah, the Luna! Let's get this one. The moon.
The moon.
The second card is the Hierophant.
Hierophant. Ooh. Okay.
No bite.
No bite.
It's a teaching card.
Mm.
And the last card is Eight of Swords.
8. Oh, no, more swords today. Alright, 8 of swords. Eight of swords. Alright.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, what I'm getting first from the moon is that you're pretty.
You are
Your
pretty!
ability.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
True. Your the way that you go about creativity is already very it's very well done and comes from a place where it's quite easy for you. You're able to kind of tap into your unconscious ability and your I think compared to normal people, it's easier for you to whether you're aware of it or not, it's easier for you to tap into your subconscious mind easier than others, which allows you to tap into that creativity that you already have better than other people. And this is something that is already pretty evident in the things that you do and your projects and content that you make.
Oh, thank
Although sometimes it may be easy to get lost in the possibilities and lost in the ocean of ideas that you may have, and like if you jumped into open water and there's nowhere to anchor, you kind of are just left there swimming and floating around and you don't really know where to go. I feel like that may be something that you sometimes are feeling or maybe go through when you are deciding what to do next or what to pursue.
That matches very well.
Yeah, so it's kind of like with great power sometimes comes uncertainty, because you have such a creative ability. Sometimes it is overwhelming too. um, and then going into the Hierophant, I think what maybe it feels like maybe currently you may be feeling like maybe you're leaning into a more safer space of ideas and the things that you are making. I, of course, can be wrong, and but it feels very much like you are kind of starting to go in a direction of more traditional media or traditional ideas of what you want to do, like projects that maybe are a little more quote unquote normal. Things that are maybe considered normal or considered predictable, things that maybe are easier to swallow for people. Maybe feeling like you are trying to play it safe or go in a direction where you want people to be able to more easily digest what you make and your content. And this kind of ties into Eight of Swords because it's giving me the sense that maybe you are feeling a little like mentally blocked right now. Maybe you are kind of like doubting yourself a lot and doubting your ideas, doubting what projects you are trying to do. Maybe you have some ideas in your mind floating around, like some creativity that maybe you feel a little bit like, I'm not so sure about this anymore, or I'm not really sure how this will be received. Whereas maybe in the past you were a little more like, you would go for it a little more freely than now. It feels as if you are kind of, I think it feels very much like, not, maybe you don't realize, or maybe you do, kind of like you are stopping yourself, you're getting in your own way, you're kind of like in the image, blindfolding yourself to what the possibilities are, because you're trying to maybe play it safer now, or maybe keep it so things are a little more vanilla, I guess. It feels like maybe for your future projects and things that you want to pursue, the universe is kind of giving you that reminder of like the free-spiritedness that you have always had, that has always been within you based on what the moon is showing, to revisit that sort of openness, and how you have something that not a lot of people have, which is being able to tap into that easier than most. And I think that's what a lot of people know you for, because you are probably, or at least in my opinion, separate from this reading, one of the most creative people in this branch.
Wait,
Um,
no. Wait.
Yeah, I honestly, hard agree. Maybe one of the most creative people I've ever seen as a creator ever.
Wait. Thank you.
So, yeah, it feels like maybe the universe is trying to remind you of that a lot right now because the universe might be sensing that you are kind of reverting to a sense of maybe I need to play it safe right now, or maybe I've been a little too crazy lately, or I've been a little too loose with what I am doing and I need to play back, or I need to dial it down. But maybe what you should be doing is the opposite of that for your future projects and future endeavors and content.
I got goosebumps. I finally figured out how you got. So that's how. That's insane. Oh my god.
That is
Yeah.
surprisingly very accurate, because there is a project I've held back for years, and I think because I'm too scared.
Oh, I had no idea. Wow.
And I think I kind of worry too much about it, so I just kind of keep it back and just leave it there. So very accurate, I think. I'll work harder.
I don't think it's about working harder. Rather, I
Yeah, I
feel
was
like
about to
it's
say
more.
that too.
Yeah, it's more like. I feel like it's more figuring out not about like what's harder, but like what do you want to do. I guess. Like, what do you want to do? What's more in line with what makes you happy to do as a creator? I think that's like something that is kind of like a safe space, right? What makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel the most like yourself. I think like you don't always have to be pushing the envelope, but rather maybe you can just like figure out what it is to make you feel happy in a way so that not only are you working hard, but you're also working hard to be true to yourself and make yourself energized and happier as well, I think.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you. It's very accurate in surprisingly more ways than one. I can think of 3 different ways that this ties into several situations for me. So thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yippee!
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 Alright, how many
Thank you,
stars on our
thank
Yelp?
you. 5 out of 5 stars on Yelp. I'm very happy.
Alright, good. Better be. Better
Thank
be.
you. Thank you, Senpai. Thank you, Doppio. Thank you.
Of
Thank you
course.
for letting us do this. And
Of course.
read you.
Thank you. And thank you to all the artists again. Thank you.
God bless the artists. It's
Use the
honestly
door that way.
greatest
the door
thing.
that way.
Mhm.
To the door. Goodbye. Thank you again. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Don't be too shy, okay? That's okay. If you need help, it's okay. I think she left already. But yeah. Wow, Uki. I finally figured out how you got all of that. So Hierophant is like teaching, Moon is like intuition and like self, like being able to like figure out yourself. And Eight of Swords is like being self-caged, right? Something like that. So in a way, your whole idea was to make her kind of realize that she needed to get herself out of herself, right? Cookie?
Whoa. Yeah, something like that. Also, hi, Calyx.
Yeah, something. He walks in.
You're on the right track. It's just like I said, it's a story, and it's about connecting everything together to create a full story.
I see. Sorry, Calyx, he walks in I'm like, well, my mind's being blown by Uki.
No, I was standing just outside the door the whole time. I heard the whole thing.
I see. Well, anyway.
I'm just as mystified as you.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. Once you get to
I've
see
been
it up
standing out
close,
the door this whole time.
it's incredible.
Just been listening in.
Well, welcome to the Dropletta Institute of Taros, Calyx Debonair.
Wait, is that your duo name? That's so cute. Holy moly.
Dropletta? Yeah.
like a droplet of water.
Yeah, Dropletta. Alright, so, you're over here, which must mean, and please tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe it means that you want a reading.
Oh no, you're wrong. I actually, there's nothing I want to know.
Get the hell out of here! We don't have
I
time!
just thought I'd come say hi.
Oh, okay. And here I was, so excited to finally share somebody else in EN with a last name starting with D. You could have been a D bro, Debonair.
No. I was just playing.
Brothers.
I know.
of
I've
D.
always I don't know. I have some close relatives that are very deep into tarot and tarot readings and this line of like spiritual stuff. So I've always found it very cathartic to be on the receiving end.
Oh.
So yeah, I would love a reading.
Awesome. Very awesome.
I understand that Uki would like some rest, and plus I've already been fortunate enough to receive a very emo and very real reading.
Emo
once
and
before.
real.
So
Yeah,
if
but
you're,
now I can talk to you.
Oh, that's true. Well, I'm happy.
So I'm still gonna give you one after he goes.
Okay. If you'd both like to give one, then I'd be happy to receive one from both.
Awesome. Okay, so first off, you have to go pick your deck, black or white.
All right, I think I will go by aesthetics. I would like from the black deck for you, Doppio.
Ooh, black deck for me. Okay, awesome. All right, now what is your question, or what do you want to know more about yourself?
I would like some general insight on the next year of my career.
He's breaking the chain. Awesome, gotcha. Okay, so let's see. General insight. Insight. Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's see. I think that's how you spell insight, at least.
Yeah, no, I actually won a spelling bee, and that was the last word that got me the title.
Oh, awesome.
He's lying.
Okay, here we go. All right. A general insight of the next year. All right, so you have to tell me when to stop, and I'll draw your card out.
Stop!
Oh, actually, no. Since you're an expert, at this, maybe we'll bring out the big boy. Okay.
Oh, the big boy.
Yeah, the big boy. Okay. But anyway, you have to tell me to stop though.
Stop!
Okay, first one. Ooh, okay, next.
Stop! Stop!
Okay, gotcha.
That's you.
That's me!
Yeah, you got yourself.
That's me!
Okay.
I love that card so much. It's so cute.
The King of Wands. Yeah, that's actually incredible. You're
Oh
gonna be
my
yourself. Okay, let's see. Let me go and just bring it up real quick. Let's see. We have the King of Wands. We have the Hierophant. Hierophant is over here. And lastly, we have the Three of Pentacles.
The Three of Crisis.
The Three of Crisis.
What can you tell me about this?
What can I tell you? Okay, first let's go one by one. Let's see. So we're doing with reverses, which means that the readings are going to be slightly different. Let's see. Three of Pentacles upright. We're starting with the Hierophant. Hierophant stands for tradition, social groups, conventionality, conformity, education, knowledge, and beliefs. Okay. And then over here, we have for King of Wands. King of Wands stands for... Oh, in reverse, it stands for forceful, domineering, tyrant, vicious, powerless, ineffective, weak leader. God.
Whoa. We need to dethrone this guy.
Yeah, what the hell? Alright. And then finally, we have Three of Pentacles, reversed, which means lack of cohesion, lack of teamwork, apathy, poor motivation, conflict, ego, and competition.
That's good, right?
Well, luckily, this is actually one of the easiest readings I've ever had in my life. Get the hell out of here! You're a horrible person. We don't need your kind over here. I'm just kidding.
Oh no!
No. Luckily, you begin with our Hierophant, which is kind of like finding success in groups, in education, and always being somebody who's cognizant of what team dynamics are and what it takes to be a team. Whenever you see the Hierophant in a reading, it always means that you are somebody who is both in a position to learn and also somebody who's in a position to help teach. So while you are acting as a kohai, don't forget that in the future, you will be a senpai, and that a lot of the way that you shape your future is going to be a way that you take a hold of the knowledge that you have, the knowledge that you will be given, and the knowledge that you will choose to impart onto your kohai, your future kohais, and to the people who are around you. Now, you also have the King of Wands reversed. Now, King of Wands reversed usually means that you have, you kind of sense that there's like a lack of leadership inside of lack of leadership, maybe inside of your career. There's something that you feel like that there's something that is missing in your life as a way of like something to tell you, like a North Star, where to go. You're kind of like worried that there is like a little bit of stagnation, worried that there's going to be a moment of passiveness, worried a little bit about things not going the way that you expected it to go. But it shouldn't be all too bad, because as long as you have this base over here with the Hierophant, and you know where to go and what the right things are to do, you're kind of set to... You're both well equipped to avoid oncoming disasters, and you're well aware of like what you can avoid. Lastly, the Three of Pentacles, Crisis, they're really well, they're together. They're very awesome. They're very family, but reversed, it's the opposite of Crisis. Crisis is in a crisis. Lack of teamwork, lack of cohesion, competition, ego, conflict. This is probably this is something that I'm pretty sure you are quite afraid of having. This is probably your worst case scenario. The one thing, or like one of the big things that you're really hoping to fight against. And I think that while some people might look at these cards and think your future is doomed and stuff, I think that instead this reading is telling you, hey, you see this? You have a base here, and you have a future that you have to fight with all of your heart to prevent. You have to make sure that you take charge and maybe be the kind of leader that you want to be, to help the people who you want to help out, so that you can have a team of people who can really just have your back. You have to be a team player, and you have to be somebody who thinks of the team. But I also feel like you shouldn't also lose yourself in this whole team dynamic as well, because you also have to make sure that you are still yourself. You don't want to be just like a gear, right? You want to just also kind of be someone who is radiant as yourself, but also somebody who's helping other people climb up the ladder as you, because that's the way you're gonna have a really happy year ahead of you. I think I don't know, Uki, if I cooked that well or not, but that's how I felt it.
I think you kind of got me. I will say, in general, something I'm really struggling to adjust to so far in this line of work is that I'm kind of a born follower. I'm really good at doing what other people tell me to do, but I really struggle to make decisions for myself. And so I'm kind of in this dilemma of being in a place where you have to make a lot of the calls on your own. So I find that I always end up looking to others, but maybe in a way that is excessive. So I will, with this in mind, I think I will do my best to avoid relying too much on others, but still to, like, you know, consider others in my decisions moving forward.
I see. Uki, did I get it right?
It's not about getting it right. It's your interpretation of the cards, which I will say, it's though since this dream is your first time doing readings, this is kind of crazy.
Why was it off base or not too bad?
No. It's just the way that you've like improved is kind of insane.
Oh, you mean
Kinda
from like
spooky.
1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, it's like a very steep hill. It's like a roller coaster. You've just like gone up.
Which means I'm gonna go down.
No.
But nice. I'm all about the progression. Heck yeah.
Thank you for the read, Doppio. It was really nice.
Thank you. And I'm so glad you dropped the senpai. Oof.
Dopey's ability to cook really helps with tarot reading, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, learning. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of fun. I like cooking, and being able to have Uki over here and you know, gives me a little bit more confidence to cook too. All right.
I'm really glad that I got I think it was Bolo's card. I really loved that set that they did for By the Beat.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. All right, now it's time for you to meet the master of this establishment.
Okay. I've played this game before.
Hi. What would you like to know?
I guess I've asked about my career. How about general insight for my health and wellness for the next year?
Health
That
and
could be-
wellness? Okay.
That could be physical, that could be mental, just whatever you can intuit from what you
Dang, using words like intuit. Wow.
Well,
You
that's
know-
what it's about, right?
Well, I guess so, but like the first time I heard the word intuit, it was like, hey, do you think Vox Akuma's smart enough to intuit whether or not he could solve the Death Note mystery or not?
Intuit the death note.
Yeah.
I think I remember you were the one that said that to me recently. We're in a setting where I could see it. Like he could intuit the death note. And I think it was related to Among Us.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so I guess that's gonna be like a 3-card reading, right? So let's put down 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I remember Calyx had some. I think the cards were in Knight of Swords. No. Oh yeah, Knight of Swords. Yeah. There we go.
I saw this one. It was so gorgeous.
Yeah, look, that was actual shonen.
Sword.
Yeah,
I love a
looks-
sword.
And you're the knight.
I don't know if you're I don't know if you're familiar with indicator cards. Not every reader uses these, but sometimes
I have
tarot
no
readers
idea.
sometimes tarot readers who often ask cards about a specific person or who often wonder about relatives or loved ones, they will associate a specific card as a sign that it relates to that person in a general reading. And the one that my mom
Oh.
assigned to me years ago was actually the King of Swords.
Oh, dang, that's so cool. Do we have a King
So
of
whenever
Swords? for
she's,
you?
I'm not too sure, but I will say whenever the King of Swords shows up, or honestly, whenever the Deck of Swords in general shows up, she sometimes has Calyx in her mind.
Oh, that's
Because my
so
mom is one of the
cool.
ones in my life that read. So it made me really happy to see. I also just love swords in general. I think they're really cool.
Yeah, me too, me too, me too.
What is your favorite sword?
My favorite sword.
Yeah, which
Oh.
flavor is your favorite?
Flavor of sword? They have a flavor?
Yeah, do you like scimitars? Do you like long swords?
Oh,
Rapiers?
well, I mean, I guess... how do I put this? When you said sword, the first thing that came up to my mind was like those cybernetic swords that they have in Gundam.
Those are cool too. I love those, and I like fake cursed swords, like magic swords in RPGs. Those are always really cool.
Oh, I see. I completely understand what you mean. Because like every time you see like those kinds of swords, they always have some sort of like edgy backstory to them. Like this is a sword that slayed a village and it was forever cursed. Plus 2 attack minus 1 like sanity buff or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Have we sword stalled long enough for you, Uki?
Let's see, what's another one of Calyx's cards? There was another one that was here that was really cool. For Calyx. Where was it? Oh, maybe I could just do like this. If I click search, what do I find? I remember there was another really cool Calyx card. We had the King of Wands that we saw earlier. Man, once again, I'm so happy you dropped the senpai thing.
Oh, of course. You were actually the first one that I did it for. I did it for you effective immediately because you specifically asked or said that you wanted that to happen.
Yeah. Good.
And I'm reaching a point now where I'm just doing it half the time for everybody else.
Ah, nice. It took me like a month or 2 months to drop it, but you're getting. I mean, I don't know. Actually, Bitabeat's been here for a little bit, right? It's been a bit over
About
a month.
and a half now.
Yeah. Oh,
I want everyone to know that Ooh, that was pretty.
yeah. This one.
I want everyone to know that I respect them, but I understand that like in English sentences, it's kind of weird. It can be actually a little uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah. For me personally, it's kind of like, I know it's like I know that I've been here longer, but I want you to be my equal. I don't want you to feel like I have to, and that you have to like look up to me or whatever.
I'm gonna look up to you anyway.
Well, I mean, you have to because I am taller than you, so you know.
I was gonna say I may be second tallest, but you still got a little bit on me.
Yeah, I've got like 2 centimeters, maybe.
Yeah, my head will be tilted at the slightest upward angle, just a little bit.
Dang, you're a really cool guy, Calyx. We should hang out more.
We should. I think you're a cool guy.
Dang. All right, I like that. Uki, you ready yet?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Do your worst.
Don't say that.
No, you soul read me last time. It got me. I was like, how'd you know this? Who told you this?
The first card is Knight of Wands.
Knight of Wands, okay. Let's see. Knight of Wands.
Second card is Ten of Coins.
10 of Coins.
And the last card is Death.
I shouldn't laugh. Death is actually one of the nicest cards in the deck. Let's use.
Yeah. Especially for future.
Especially for future.
Well, it's not literal death usually, right?
Yeah, it's usually like a change, right? A big change.
Yeah, like an end.
But I'm not sure if that's a good thing, considering that you asked for like a health reading. You know?
Well, maybe it's not the end of my life. I just hope not. we'll find out.
Mhm.
No, death is never literal.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that this feels very interesting because of the progression and because of the fact that like, well, it feels like, well, I feel like this represents a lot of maybe mental health because Knight of Wands is quite descriptive of the beginning of your time here and how your environment has changed, and even in the midst of this rapid change in your life, you are still you still have a lot of passion and enthusiasm for this change that is happening. You still have this adventurous spirit going into things, which is very true from what we've seen so far. And even going into 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Coins, it just shows a lot of abundance and how things are going well for you, and I think that it'll continue to go well. It just shows a lot of like, it's like the result of hard work. The result of how you've cultivated the Ace of Coins to become the 10 of Coins. All the raw energy that you have had kind of coming to fruition. And I feel like maybe what this is that death is kind of a reminder, or maybe maybe to signify that your mental health is going through a reset and is changing from what it used to be, maybe because you were feeling a certain way mentally at whatever you were feeling before this time, and now with this new age and this new season that you are starting in your life, your mentality is changing completely, and is switching. It's the end of one era of how you were thinking into a new one, into this life, and it feels like well, I feel overwhelmed, but I think maybe that's because maybe it's what I'm feeling of you or from you. Maybe it's like
I'm
kind of
very
like an
very
empathetic
overwhelmed.
Yeah, I'm very overwhelmed. I feel like I can kind of see how a lot of it is overwhelming, though. I think that there's like so much growth that just like pops in out of nowhere. It kind of feels like, gosh, what can you even get out of like the rebirth of a journey from the Ace to the 10 of Pentacles? You know?
I would say the start has already been very overwhelming, but not all bad. Mostly good, overwhelming. It's like it's too much happiness for me to handle, and I'm kind of struggling to adjust a lot of my habits around it, especially with the time commitment that comes with this line of work as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say I really do relate to this.
Yeah, I think that reset has a lot to do with changing how you do things and changing how you think of things compared to before, because everything is so different now and everything is so much more abundant than before in a lot of senses of the word. And because of the nature of your adventurous spirit, it's easy to also be a bit impulsive because of all of this abundance. But I have a feeling that it won't be too much of a problem for you. And it feels like a good death, but well, when I say that, I mean, you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
like I there's a part of me that feels like you really need to pay attention to your emotions and your feelings, because I think of a cup that is being filled up so much that it's like a cup that's filled to the top and a waiter that's trying to take the cup to the table without spilling it and without having it fall over.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Oh my
I'm
god!
sure.
Oh my god! I finally understood.
I wasn't sure about
Oh
this,
no!
but there was
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. This took me a while, but I get it.
when I was shuffling before, while you were talking, the Knight of Cups popped out of the deck. And I wasn't sure if I should have like paid attention to it, but I remembered in my mind just in case. And that's why I'm feeling like there's a special care for your emotions and your feelings and your I guess emotional health. Because you have a lot to give and a lot that you want to share, but at the same time, I think maybe it's a reminder to do those things without feeling like you need to prove something or feeling like you need to impress people, and doing it purely because you have these things that you want to share.
I'm floored.
I think maybe I don't know if this is gonna be, but I think my my part of my interpretation is kind of like have a lot of success, and a lot of success is coming your way, and you've been working really hard for it, but maybe taking a break every now and then won't be the end of it all. You know, it could actually help you like find some kind of gateways to improving yourself both mentally and career-wise, maybe.
I do feel like I need to be more what's the word, conscious. I do need to be more cognizant of my own emotions in general when it comes to this stuff, for sure. I find that even now, this early on, I'm kind of reaching a point where I'm almost going through the motions, and then the moment I'm done with whatever I have to do for the day, I just drop like a sack of hammers, and then I deal with everything at once. So oh my goodness, you're kind of spooky. I'm gonna start calling you Spooky, but like spelled SPUKI.
It's interesting that you mentioned that, because I was going to also say that because like with the nature of this card, because emotions are so involved, what tends to happen is that your emotional self doesn't match with reality, and because there's all of these strong emotions at the same time, like you said, it doesn't match with what's happening in real life, because at the end of it all, you were just dropping because there's so much of it, and there's no balance, and it's not being held up to par. So that's why I guess that analogy is important to remember.
I'll do my best. Thank you so much for the excellent read. Oh my goodness.
Dang, Uki's really on a different kind of level. My God.
For real,
I mean,
it's always
I will
uncanny.
say that if somebody is more open to these sorts of things, it does make it easier to get deeper, because the energy that comes through, I guess, like, it's easier to work with, and it feels like you can be a little more open. Like somebody who maybe, I read for people that, you know, they tell me from the get-go, they're like, I'm a skeptic, or like, I don't believe anything, or stuff like that. And I do my best, but of course it is harder because they're so closed off, and the energy is so closed that I don't really have a lot to work with.
I can imagine. I will say I'm not personally much of a believer, but I want to be. And I've seen the good that it can do for others. So I try my best to be open. So I always, like I said, I've always found it very cathartic to be in this position and to have people use this as a way to kind of read into what I'm experiencing. And time again, it does seem to come up really, really reflective of what I'm going through. So I cannot deny it strictly, you know? I could not be like absolutist about it.
Well, whether or not you believe it, we do believe in Yelp reviews. So 1 out of 5.
Wait,
1
which
to
number
5.
is the star? It's 17, right? Or is it 16?
So what do you mean 16?
The star, the card, the star. That's what you're asking for, right? Stars.
Oh, it's number.
That's
let's
a good
see,
one.
1, 2,
It's
3,
17.
4, so 17.
It is
Ooh,
17.
Prime
Okay,
number.
Yeah. You get 17 stars. out
Let's
of 5.
go. The star, but it's the star. There's only one star. Hey!
Oh my god, I'm
But it's
experiencing
the
the most
star.
serious deja vu ever. Whoa. Preordained,
Wow.
maybe.
Preordained. Wow.
I have the most vivid memory of sitting in this position and telling that joke and then getting ready for a stream on my own end.
Well, I'm glad
So
that you
strange.
could. I'm glad that we could share destinies. It's a good D word, debonair.
Thank you so much. I hope to share many more destinies in the future. Thank you guys so much, and thank you to the artists as well. I spent a good hour or two scrolling through the tag to look at everything not too long ago. I think it's such a cool project, and I'm very thankful that so many people participated.
I know, right? It's so awesome. I'm so glad that a lot of people were able to join in at once for such a really big project. It really brings like when you think about it, it makes me feel like this deck is special because it really encompasses not just us but all the people who really support us in the end. So it's like, oh no, it means a lot to me. So I'm glad that you feel it too.
And of course, thank you for hosting something and keeping track of so much. There are so many. It's insane. You're crazy for this.
Thank you.
And thank you, Uki, as well, for, as always, for your amazing intuition. Sussing a psychic.
Thank you for letting me read you.
Okay, I will be going now. Best of luck with any others that come in, unless you stop now. I don't know.
I think we... thank you so much, Calyx.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good rest of your day.
I think I have enough energy in me for maybe one more. But how do you feel, Uki? I know that it must be really tough because a lot of it is not just figuring out the reading, but also figuring out what you can say on stream, right?
Well, what it is for me is the amount of energy it takes to do everything, because I like, whenever I do readings, I try to like put myself in this trance so that everything I say is non-biased. And just like naturally comes out without me trying to force or think too much about things.
To be honest, I'm still very much at that stage. I feel like I was like looking at the booklet and I was thinking, how do I piece these together? But then it's kind of like, I don't know if these really match together, but maybe it'll be like this. So I can definitely see it's not
moments
easy.
Moments like that are where growth happens for a tarot reader, when things seem to not have anything to do with each other.
Yeah. Like the last one, I thought it was like all very positive to the point where I was like, maybe there's nothing you can really use this to, like, feel careful of things. But you know, I definitely was able to see the way that you kind of like took it like at least a few steps deeper, so that you can kind of come up with like a story and a meaning and an analogy to really help Calyx have something to keep with him to his next like to the next portions of his you know, of this year and stuff. So absolutely insane. I applaud you and I admire you for it, Uki. Thank you for showing me this.
I can do one more. I'm just gonna go pee.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let Vanta know that he's okay. You can come in like 2 minutes if you're down. Oof. But yeah. Oof. Since Uki's not here, I'll let chat know a little bit. The first time I ever come across Taro ever was playing the Persona series. And specifically Persona 3. And there's this teacher who is a little bit of an oddball, but if you talk to him inside of the nurse's office, sometimes he'll teach you about the meaning of Taro and like the adventure that like the Taros are supposed to kind of like encompass. So like things like the Fool, the Magician, the Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, all the way down to Death, Temperance, Devil. All of these are actually parts of like this huge story about a person's journey through life. And a lot of the and that's when I kind of like figured out that that this was kind of like a really interesting way to find somebody's, you know, to help somebody, because you're able to kind of like connect some sort of story to something that they might be going through. And when you think about how everything loops, you kind of have the feeling that things are never over. You know what I mean? Like, things are never over. Like, for example, you might be faced with something like death. You might be faced with something like the reverse of the sun. Or you might be even faced with something like the tower. But the story always continues, and the story will always loop back. Which means that there's always some sort of hope. There's always some sort of potential for growth. And once I started thinking about stuff like that, I was thinking, yeah, this thing is kind of powerful, you know? Yeah. Sup, V-bro?
What's it not on?
Vandercrow Bringer! I'm screaming so that you know where your headphones are.
Oh, there we
Ah! Ba 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 ba! Did you find your headphones?
1 second.
Okay. he left the call. Well, yes, good job, Pio-chan. Yeah. Challenges are always needed to grow. It's true. Though I will say that whenever I get my fortune done, usually the person drawing my cards kind of gets pissed off because they're like, I hate you and your damn luck, Doppio Dropscythe. And always, that's my favorite part. It's always my favorite part. For example, I had I think I had like a reading done before I made it to NIJISANJI. And this was like maybe like this was like a couple years ago, and I think like a couple months before I did my a couple of months after I applied, and I think it was during my actually during the application process and the interviews and stuff. And I remember like drawing like the sun, the world, and I think it was like the sun, the world. No, sorry. It was justice, world, sun. And then they were like, we're done here. You don't need help. And I was like, anyway. V-bro, Vandercrow Bringer, hello.
Hi, D bro. Sorry, I came in. It's probably spoke over you. I couldn't hear it all. I'm. My headset was a bit messy.
No. It's completely okay because you were mumbling like really softly.
Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, great.
All right. So Uki's still AFK, but don't worry. While the manager's away, I, a very certified employee of this establishment, can take your reading for you. Now tell me, Vandercrow Bringer, have you ever had a tarot reading before?
Yes, all of them have been done by Uki.
Every single one?
Every single one. My first experience with tarot was with Uki, and the most recent one was with Uki.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so my only experience is in NIJISANJI.
Let's go. Well, we are about to have somebody else tell your tarot, because I, Doppio Dropscythe, your D-bro, will tell you your tarot. Now, first you must...
D bro.
No. What are you sorry about? Don't be sorry. I'm
Oh, no, I said I'm so ready. My bad. I just said it really softly.
Oh, I'm ready too. Now first you have to pick black or white.
Oh, black, for sure.
Black, let's go. Oh, Vanta, which means black.
Yes, the darkest black, actually.
Darkest black. And not even in like an emo way. In like the cool, like scientific way.
Yeah, like actually.
Yeah.
Like actually.
Alright, now you'll ask me a question. What would you like to know more about yourself?
I feel like I should get specific, but I always get really ambiguous and ask stuff about like my future. Honestly.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh,
Yuki.
hi, Yuki.
V-bro was just about to tell me what he'd like to know more about himself.
Oh, awesome.
I want to know how I'm going to change. Can I say like a specific time period, like within the next 6 months or a year?
Yeah, of course.
I think I'd like to change, but I don't know how, and I'd like to know if there's. I'd like to know how, if possible.
Wow, you're entrusting me with such an important question.
What do you mean? Of course, D-bro.
Perfect.
You're my D-bro.
All right, Vanticrow. Here we go. You just have to tell me when to stop, and I'll pick out your cards.
I'm so excited. They look so good. This is so awesome, by the way, D bro. This is so awesome. Like this is so cool.
I know, right? Wait, let me show you like look at this card. Polycrisis is so sick. Beautiful.
Okay, you can stop.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay, next.
Wait. Let me open up this stream too. I was looking at the actual stream and not the one in Discord.
Yeah,
so
there's
I was
a little bit
behind.
of a delay, yeah.
Now I've got it.
Of course. Let me know when.
When?
Okay, when. One more when.
When?
Here we go. Now, Vandicrow's question was, how will I change in the future? Essentially. All right.
Yeah, how will I grow, you know?
Yeah. I want to change, I want to grow, but how will I do that? First up, we have... Ooh, 3 of Pentacles! Okay. Our first Petra of the day. Let's see. So, let's bring up what a 3 of Pentacles means. 3 of Pentacles means... teamwork, collaboration. Ooh, teamwork and collaboration. Ooh, shared goals, apprenticeship, effort, and pooling energy together. Ooh, so you're like a spirit bomb. Okay, what else do we have here? Ta-da! 9 of Cups! Ooh, that's me!
Oh, it's you. It's D bro.
Yeah, nice. Okay, 9 of Cups. Satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury. Dang! Dang! Somebody's gonna get a penthouse!
Whoa.
Okay, and
Gonna get
lastly...
money?
I hope you do. Lastly, we have the Queen of Swords.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
This one and the Petra one are just so. Oh, they're so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it's another Petra one actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Dang, you have 2 Petras.
Yeah, how will you change? Just ask Petra.
Let's see, Queen of
I gotta
Swords.
give her a call.
Upright. It's honesty, independence, principled, fair, constructive criticism, objective, and perception. Very, 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 very super interesting. Ooh.
Huh. Interesting. So basically, I gotta lock in, work with my friends, and get money.
Has anything really changed?
I honestly, I didn't think it would be that easy. I'm being honest.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes it seems that the best paths are, the simplest paths too. But it doesn't mean that things will, stay stagnant. Even if you keep your Nendo, your ninja way the same, it doesn't necessarily mean that your life is going to be the same kind of loop over and over and over again. I think that what this is saying is that let's take a step back for a second. So 3 of Pentacles, you see Petra, Pentomos, they're working really, really, really hard together. They're building a fortress. They're working together to, it looks like they're making like a bell tower or something. They're working in harmony. They're going to create something wonderful. And just like that, in a reading, we have working as a team, collaboration with others. I know the kind of giga work that you're doing, because it's very similar to the kind of giga work that I'm doing. And a lot of it really involves working together with like teams and knowing that it's not just something that you're doing by yourself. Right? A lot of our problems, especially problems that we're facing right now, are problems that we can only face by working together and like building each other up by sharing energy, successes, sharing the positivities, making sure that we're all together, all working hard and uplifting each other. Next we have the 9 of Cups, which, as you said before, represents a satisfying career, recognition and respect at work, and the ability to find comfort, abundance, security, good bases, the ability to appreciate where you are right now. And I think that in the future, you'll probably have a period of time where you might not be working giga hard every single day, but you'll actually be in a position where you'll enjoy the fruits of your labor, finally go on a vacation or something, enjoy where you are, and just kind of like chill. You know, you stack your money, and now you can chill with your stack of money. You know what I mean? Gonna buy yourself something nice and something fancy. You see, like the like a new graphics card or something. Things are going to be ballin' for you. So you're not always going to you're going to enjoy the fruits of your labors. And I think that in a way, just by you enjoying the fruits of your labors, I think that it's going to kind of affect what you have in Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, like you're not like a noob anymore, you know? You're actually a senpai. You're actually somebody now who's in a position to teach people. You're in a position to have others, you know, look up to you, and you're going to be ready for that. You probably were at some point in your life really scared of having the role of teacher, of role of somebody to of being like a mental, you know, like some sort of counselor. You're probably at some point in your life not ready for such a thing, but now that you've gone through these journeys with the people that you loved, and you're able to also find the parts of yourselves to part of yourself to enjoy and like give a sense of contentment and satisfaction, you are now somebody who is able to be like... It's like you went from Krillin to Master Roshi. You know what I mean? You can teach people how to Kamehameha. You're going to be
that makes me feel better.
Yeah. You're going to be wise. You're going to be respected. You're going to be somebody who can protect other people. You're going to be decisive. You're going to be able to, you know, think logically and share your experiences and help other people grow. You're going to be somebody who is just an all-around powerhouse in everything that you do. So the way that you're going to grow in the end, you're just gonna keep leveling up, and you're gonna have like you're gonna level up, and you're going to feel that level up, and you're gonna be proud of yourself. And other people are gonna feel that level up. Maybe other people in your life are gonna feel that level up even more than you will. So maybe you should ask your friends how not only did you change, but how you've changed them, I guess.
Huh. Okay then.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I wonder, I'm struggling to see if there's anything here you need to be careful of, but I'm not really seeing too many things you gotta be careful of.
Did I finally not get like a negative death reading?
No, it seems not. Congratulations, Fanta.
I feel like everything's just been so rough lately. I feel like all the ones that come from Uki were
Well, I mean,
scary.
over here with Three of Pentacles, you're in that part of Giga working.
No
Giga
offense to you,
tryharding.
Uki.
But
You
soon
can't do
enough,
anything about that.
with
That's
time-
my luck.
Just a messenger.
I know. I'm not saying it's you.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get a good Yelp review with this one.
I'm sure you will.
All right, but how did I do, Uki? Do you think I did a good job?
You did.
Yeah. Was it my best one so far?
I think you just keep getting better.
Let's go!
Not the evil laugh.
I have a new skill that I can use to create money.
Okay. Lock in. Work with my friends and get that bag.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Well, it's not just
I can
getting
do
that.
that.
No. You completely misunderstood. You don't just get that bag. You have to enjoy that bag. If you don't enjoy that bag, you're not gonna grow.
To enjoy that bag. So like I have to succeed and then appreciate the success, like revel in it, count my blessings and whatnot.
No, you're gonna have to treat yourself good. Like just because you grind and got a high score doesn't mean anything if you don't enjoy the if you don't enjoy getting good, if you don't buy something, how are you going to enjoy your paycheck? You know what I mean? If you don't think of yourself as the spit at the end of it all, what's the point of working?
This is ridiculous.
What do you mean this is ridiculous?
Why can't anything just be simple?
What do you mean,
everything has to be so abstract.
What do you mean what do you mean abstract? Stop buying the cheap stuff. Stop buying the cheap no brand stuff and go buy branded stuff, dude.
What?
Yeah. It's time for you to enjoy stuff.
Enjoy stuff.
Yeah, you have to enjoy stuff. Do you know how to enjoy stuff?
What do you mean enjoy stuff?
Oh god. No wonder. So this is his big change. He's gonna have to learn how to enjoy stuff. Dang. Ooh.
I mean, I enjoy things. What?
Yeah, but do you enjoy, like, are you the kind of person who, like, if you spend, like, a little bit more money to get something that's a little bit more expensive but a little bit better quality, are you down? Oh, okay, well, like this. Have you ever taken non-economy class when flying? Or has it always been economy?
I refuse to.
Okay, this guy has to, okay. Alright, okay, I see what you, yeah. Eventually, you're going to have to enjoy the pleasures of life that isn't just saving money.
But what? But isn't but saving is good. I'm supposed to save.
Who are you saving it for?
I don't know, future me, future Vanta.
Yeah, that's what future Vanta is. Future Vanta has to enjoy stuff. When is future Vanta gonna come?
In the future.
But the future never comes, Vanta. It's always been the present.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, maybe I'm not gonna get a high Yelp review after all, but you know, you gotta enjoy stuff. Uki, you know what? Shatter his dreams, Uki. I don't care anymore. Shatter his dreams.
That's not how I work.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not. Oh, sorry. I guess that's the way I work. Not the encouraging
like a reading
financial
from me?
irresponsibility.
Would you like a reading from me?
Sure.
You can say no.
I mean, I don't know.
He's overwhelmed.
I get.
He's overstimmed.
I get what D-Bro is saying. I just.
Well, you can ask me something else. It doesn't have to be the same thing.
You're right. TBH, I don't even really know what else I'm interested in. I think I just like getting readings and then trying to fight back, even though it's inevitable.
You want to fight the universe?
Well, I mean, yeah. What is the universe gonna do? Kill me?
I mean,
Yes.
I mean, look at this fan art. This looks like some guy. This looks like some guy who's
Holy
trying to take over the
shit.
universe. Yeah, it looks like he can fight the universe.
Sexy.
Yo. Oh, I know that artist. Oh my gosh.
That goes so hard.
Yeah, absolutely goes hard.
Oh, yeah, I love their stuff.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Man.
Well, I'm waiting.
I don't know if I have another question. I feel kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, at the very end, you can just do like a daily thing, like a simple reading. Then.
You know what? I'm just gonna do one
Ooh.
and ask, what do you need to hear?
Ooh, that's
Damn,
another
wait,
good one.
That's a bit rough. That sounds painful.
This one's also really cool, Viper. Look, Ace of Swords.
Oh, I love that one. Oh, I remember seeing that. It's one of my favorites. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, and this is something you can like post in your in your room. Frame
No,
it.
actually, like that's actually like something that I would genuinely get that as a poster, like as an imprint or something, and put it on my wall. That's how cool that is.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I can totally see why. Ace of
I know,
Swords.
so many of them are so good. Like I was so impressed every single time I would see one and be like, oh my god,
Right?
truly
Let's
some
see.
next level stuff.
Yeah, a lot of what I found was that when there's like a big goal or something, a lot of fans in the end will do their absolute damnedest to really come through and clutch it out. It's really cool. See, I think that there was another Vanticrow one. Where was it? I mean, there were multiple, but let's see. This one, no. Well, there's this one, the Chariot. This one's more of a classic sword, but it's also really cool. Let's see what else.
Okay, are
we
you
got.
ready?
Yes.
It's not even anything crazy. This is so...
How many cards?
3.
3? Okay, we'll put down 3 cards. Alright.
So first card is 9 of coins.
9 of coins, okay. Wait, let me get... whatever. 9 of coins.
And then Knight of Wands.
Knight or 9?
Knight.
Knight of Wands, okay.
And then 3 of coins.
3 of coins.
Kind of crazy that that's the one.
Oh my god, these are so pretty. This is crazy.
Yeah, we ended up with Crisis.
You're gonna like. You should just publish the deck. I'll just pay for it. Like just make it for friends, and I'll pay for it.
Right?
I just want it. I don't know anything about tarots. I'm never gonna give anybody else a reading. I'm never gonna do that. I just want like the deck to have it. Just like put it on display.
I know, it's so sick.
It's so cool. It's so freaking cool.
It is.
Like God, Niji fan artist, you absolutely cooked. You just cooked. You cooked so hard.
Absolutely. Yeah. I feel like everyone
Genuinely.
Yeah, they should all be proud.
You really should. I remember seeing every single update like that people would post, and it's just like, oh my god, these just are insane.
Alright. Especially since we can all put it together and make like multiple decks. It's really wonderful.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, Nuki, take it away.
So this is quite... Actually, this is like probably one of the most self-explanatory and like least intense readings I've gotten. Because, well, it really is just that things are falling into place is the gist of it. But the way that, well, we'll start with nine of coins. Basically, 9 of coins has to do with individual accomplishments, individual success, and 9 is also the number of completion, which means you've come all this way to do something and you've done it. But the thing is, I don't think that you think that. And I don't think that it feels like you don't acknowledge your own, whatever you've completed, it feels like you don't really acknowledge your own accomplishment in that, or your own, I guess, what's the word? Like you were part of it, but you don't acknowledge that you were, because whether it's because maybe you don't have a lot of belief in yourself, or maybe you think that you weren't as big of a impact than you thought you were. But the fact is that you have completed something and you were successful at it because you were the one that did it.
Huh.
So things that you have accomplished in life, don't doubt yourself for completing these things, and don't have self-doubt in the way that you've like worked hard for it. Knight of Wands has to do with the way that you have passion for certain things, but with that passion you tend to be impulsive. People love the passionate side of you and the adventurous spirit that you have, that you're determined, that you work hard. But like I said, sometimes it tends to be impulsive, or at times a little overbearing, but you still get things done because of that. I don't think this is something that you have to worry about a lot, though. It's just like a reminder of the charisma that you have, and that if people do think that the passion and charisma that you have, if they think that there's a bit of it that's overbearing, it's not really something that you can do, or it's not really something that you can control unless people tell you that they're uncomfortable. And I don't really think that you've had that problem as of yet.
Think so. Hope not.
Yeah. I don't think you really will, to be honest. Because if it was a real problem, then somebody would tell you about it, or somebody would ask you to, I guess, dial it down or whatever. But that's not really, it hasn't really happened. And I would say that you don't really have to dial it down until someone does ask you to, because you can't read people's minds. And the passion and charisma that you bring is very beneficial to a lot of things that you're involved in. And Three of Coins, I think, is very relevant for you because it has to do with the completion of a project or something you're working on, and things coming together. It's like the final piece of a puzzle. The final piece of a puzzle coming together, and also a really good collaboration. You're being rewarded for whatever you're working on that is being completed. And I mean, well, I think this has a lot to do with your Giga work.
Man, you're really hyping up this Giga work. You both of you guys.
We appreciate all the Giga work that's being done. But hell yeah.
Huh. Huh.
See, nothing bad.
Yeah, nothing bad at all.
Bad and nothing. The universe isn't coming for you.
Yeah.
I'm actually chilling for the first time. This is so cool.
Crazy.
Congratulations. Crazy Dio.
Dio? Oh my goodness. Huh, well, this is great. Well, thank you both for the readings. Wow.
Yeah, V-Bro, you got 2 really good positive readings that just say, work and chill, honestly. Just keep being you, and you'll find everything that you are looking for, I guess.
Keep being me. Man, that's so... That's too easy. I'm gonna seek a deeper meaning.
All right. You know what? Okay, double or nothing. Double or nothing. Double or nothing. We're going to go one more card. Double or nothing. Let's go. Double or nothing.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Yeah. Double or nothing. Yeah, double or nothing.
I was joking, but
Yeah. Double or nothing. We'll do one more card. Didn't Calyx bring it up earlier? There was like your protagonist card or something. Your ace card, accent card, something like that. Accent card.
Indication card.
Oh, okay. Either way. All right. You ready? You ready, V-Bro? You want to know what your indication cards are gonna be? If you see this card, if you see like the symbolism for the rest of the year, you're gonna think about this moment and you're gonna be like, oh damn, what does that mean?
What isn't that just gonna make things worse for me?
Yeah,
At least
exactly.
mentally?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
You want a problem? I'm gonna give you a problem.
What?
Yeah, for Calyx, every time he sees like the King of Swords, he's like, oh man, that's me. That means that thing, whatever that
An
thing is gonna doubt
indication
me.
card
Yeah.
is a card that somebody else assigns you to.
I'm assigning
because-
you. I'm assigning you. Okay.
Okay.
You ready? You ready to be assigned, Vanta?
I'm ready to be assigned.
All right, you're about. Okay, here we go. Your assign is. Dun-dun. Oh, what the hell? God damn.
What the fuck?
was that random? You didn't pick that, right?
It was random. I swear to God, it was random.
What?
The universe has spoken.
The universe loves crisis.
The universe loves crisis. The Giga work is about to be awesome.
Man, the 3 of them. It's insane. For the 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Well, what can I
Wow,
say? What
okay.
can I say, Vanta? Here.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah.
not really much else to say, TBH. I think
Yeah. When there's.
point's been made.
Look, even look, even with like 3, it's like a V. Oh, what the hell, man? It's too easy for you, oh, man. It's too easy for him. It's too
You're telling me I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing? This is ridiculous. There's nothing to change?
I can't believe that. I can't believe this.
What the fuck, dude?
I can't believe
Sometimes in life, when you're looking for a change, nothing has to be changed. And when you're not trying to change, that's when you need to change.
This is ridiculous.
this. This is ridiculous. I can't believe you got 3 of Pentacles again. What is this? What is this? Even Uki was like, what? This is ridiculous.
Listen, the next time I see you, I can
There
give you a
was 2 of them.
10 card
There's
reading.
2 of them. It's
In
not
person?
the same card.
Yes, I could give you a 10 card reading and we'll dive a little deeper.
Okay. Tarot off collab. Make sure you bring your cards next time we're gonna see each other.
Look, I couldn't even be holding like the same card because there's 2 of them. He drew a pair. 1 out of 78. How's that even possible? The hell? This is
Bro, this is-
ridiculous.
I'm kind of mad. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I'm kind of mad
Sometimes
too.
the universe has a sense of humor.
I can't believe
ridiculous.
this. Yeah,
I'm the funny one, not the universe. Screw you, universe.
I can't believe
I'm supposed to
this.
be funny.
I can't believe this. Well, at the very least, thank you very much to every single person out there, all the artists, Uki, Vibro, everyone, for making this possible. If everything in the universe just came together to make this happen, I'd accept it because I can't believe that this has happened. Like, imagine all the miracles that had to come together. This artist making this picture. and the ability to draw it right now at this exact time at your exact question. With this whole accent thingy, we would have had to learn what an accent thing is from Calyx. Everything had to come together for this one moment, and I think that's really hilarious. Congratulations, thank you very much. Hashtag TAROTSANJIEN. My god. How did that even happen?
Yay.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Thanks, universe.
Thanks,
Yippee.
I have no idea how to feel, but you know, we ball. I guess I just.
What the heck, dude?
Yeah, what the hell is this?
Okay, well, thanks for the readings, both of you. Love you very much, and thank you for doing all this work, Hero. And thank you to all the artists. You guys are so cool. These are so awesome.
Yay.
Yeah. How's it even possible? Thanks for stopping by, Vanta Crowbringer. Go bring your
Thank you all.
go bring your good luck and everything to the rest of the world. It needs it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Love y'all.
real.
Bye bye.
Bye, Vibro.
Bye.
And once again, Uki, thank you so much for sticking around and stopping by for so long. I know that you have a huge collab coming up in a bit, so I won't take too much more of your time. But I really just wanted to say thank you so much for sharing so much of yourself with me today. I really do appreciate it. It was actually so fun and so enlightening, and I can't stop smiling. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, Uki. You are amazing. You're an angel, and I really do love and appreciate you. So thank you so much, Uki Violetta.
Thank you for having me here.
Thanks, Uki. Thank you so much, Uki. Anything else you want to say?
This is so much crazier than I thought it would be.
I know. I'll DM you later about all the like hidden crazy things that happened too, but there were so many.
Okay.
There were so many of them. I was like, there's no way. Oof. Well, that's what you get for giving a piece of yourself to the universe, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And bye, everybody.
Thank you, everyone! Thanks for making hashtag TAROTSANJIEN possible. Bye-bye! We'll see you
Bye-bye.
again at Uki's stream in just under 2 hours. So, we'll see you there.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye! Let me just do this. And then, where's Uki? Okay, we'll raid into Uki's Zatsu really quickly. But yeah. And then end stream, and I'll see you guys soon. It's time for me to do Giga work as well. Bye! Thank you so much! Hashtag TAROTSANJIEN has become a success, and it's all because of you. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Well, before I go, I forgot. I almost forgot. Thumbnail! By hashtag at Starberries. So thank you so much for such lovely art. We really wouldn't be anywhere without our artists, so thanks, artists. Now I can say bye-bye!